One time, yeah, three times, four times. Doing gang things, living super clean. That done came up, can't control us. One time for the men doing gang things. Dead fresh to the T, living super clean. Three times for my folk that done came up. Four times cause the man can't control us. One time for the men doing gang things. Dead fresh to the T, living super clean. Three times for my folk that done came up. Four times cause the man can't control up. Look at you, you done came up now. Get it how you live, mess the game up now. Ain't messing with yoga, but get the flame up. Hey, used to be Toby, but got your name back now. I see ya, paid under pressure. 25 lighters got them all on the dresser. If it ain't for you, ain't for you then. If you a lame or a sucker, wanna dress you then. Grown up now, bump the childish ways. Got a wife and a bunch of kids to raise. Punch a clock side hustle or a business you endure to ensure that all the bills is paid. Slow clap for your homeboy. Could've turned out like your homeboy. Being on the same block, cooking up the same rock on the cell block lock with your homeboy. But no, you had vision, you had gold. Brand new you on the old time road. Take care of home where you bust your low. Black men don't cheat, screaming Bondi ho. Real men talk, real king ways. Still in captivity, but minds ain't slave. Got a little wisdom, boy, you PD grade. Giving out the knowledge on the stoop these days. One time for the men doing cane things. Dead fresh to the T, living super clean. Three times for my folk that done came up. Four times cause the man can't control up. One time for the men doing cane things. Dead fresh to the T, living super clean. Three times for my folk that done came up. Four times cause the man can't control up. One time for the folk that have moved up. Even if you had the slow start screwed up. Used to gang night, homie brewed up. Had a little plan, I had them blew up. Look at you like a man right now. Dressed to the T, smelling like a grand right now. And you ain't got nothing from a handout now. Just faith and hard work gets it planned out now. You could've took a bunch of dusty rolls. The hand dealt with a bunch of cards to fold. To stay hot while the world is freezing cold. The same plot, but the story's never old. Slow clap for your kinfolk. Could've been asking what your info. Prosecutor could be trying to do you in for the 2020 twins. So you passing out the info. But no, you had purpose, you had plans. I ain't throwing nothing, I'ma say these bands won't impress y'all, don't need no fans. That ain't my God, who is that, man? This real men talk, real king ways. Still in captivity, but minds ain't slave. Got a little wisdom while you peep these grades. Giving out the knowledge on the stoop these days. One time for the men doing cane things. Dead fresh to the T, living super clean. Three times for my folk that done came up. Four times cause the man can't control up. One time for the men doing cane things. Dead fresh to the T, living super clean. Three times for my folk that came up. Four times cause the man can't control up. Yeah, real man. Sheesh. Yeah, doing gang things. Mono. Living super clean. What is going on? Going zone. We are here.
We is here.
The house of Mono and
everything. Sisters and cousins.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we at. Shout it with it. Ooh. So check this out. Dang.
Right.
Yep, we is here.
We here.
We are down the camera on today, so y'all bear with us because what we is supposed to have is a 3-camera angle out in this thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
3-camera angle in this thing. We will be having that all together. Y'all, please continue to bear with us as we work on presenting you guys with the best goddamn thing we can present y'all. Right. But check this out, man. Can y'all hear us loud and clear out there?
Put it if you can. If you can hear me.
Ooh.
Can y'all hear me? Wait, turn my mic up a little bit.
Yeah, I got you, folks.
No, he needs his mic.
So check this out.
Turn my mic up.
Bring your mic. Put your mic in your mouth, man. Put it in your mouth, man. Pause, man. God dang, but check this out, man.
The disrespect is real. Turn my mic up a little bit.
Nigga, you was
up,
my God. Well, he always
want No.
If he would have been on his phone, he could have been here from my
He won't be louder than
He won't be on his
everybody.
phone.
Oh, now he wanted to turn him down.
Turn my mic. Listen, you turning my headset up.
I turned your mic up first.
Okay, there we go. Be good right there.
Speaking to the mic, King.
Hey, man, I know how to speak into the mic.
Hey, pause. I know how to speak into the mic, face ass boy. Sheesh. God dang, man. Know what's going on around here. So check this out, man. You is here. Monologue.
Are you on your IG too?
I guess I'm about to go ahead and hit that IG shit. If y'all over there, hi, I don't even know how to do an IG live.
Do you want me to set it up for you?
No, my phone about to die, Sean. I ain't even got time for that.
Oh, Lord.
So check this out.
Go live on both of them like that right there.
Oh, you could just like tune into my live and I can add you to it.
His phone about to die.
My phone about to die.
Gosh,
he can't
dang
do
it,
nothing with that
Dante.
live. His phone about
Where
to die.
my charger?
What's up, everybody?
My charger down here. You want to use it?
Check this out, man. This is the House of Mono. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This Sunday night shenanigans. So we gonna introduce ourselves because this is a show that we about to be bringing to y'all. The 3 people that you see here today, okay? The three of y'all. The three of us. Okay. So let me see. First, we'll start with you, Miss Ma'am. We let the lady, you know what I'm saying, of the room goddamn introduce herself first. And let's see. Hold on. Let me see if I can goddamn zoom in on you. You know what I'm talking about? I think I know how to do this a little bit. Hold on.
You don't put me in the corner.
Man, I got this, man. I got this. Let go.
With the big no card in the
Talk to yourself. Talk to the people.
Well, anyway, I am Miss Mono, the other half of the House of Mono. I do. Thank you. I do housewife stuff. Please follow me at the wife of Mono on Instagram, and I'm on TikTok. But I put most of my stuff on Instagram, so that's it. At the wife of Mono. Shalom.
Shalom. Give her a hand clap. You know what I'm talking about? All right. And to the left of me.
That would be me. This is Will, everybody. Listen, I am I don't have a cool nickname like Monologue McGad or the wife of Mono, you know. So we just gonna go with them 3 letters right there. W-I-L, you know.
You ain't no Black Eyed Peas, nigga.
Hey, listen. My name is Will, and
it's gonna be Will I Am.
If y'all like looking
Will
at this,
you are. That's what we gonna call him. Will you are.
Please make sure you tune in. As he stated, this is the Sunday night shenanigans, and we don't know if Sunday night will be our permanent night, but right now it is the night.
Well, he said it there, and this is Will. So sometimes, I mean, you will see Will. Also, he is the author and he's the curator of his own podcast called Picking and Choosing, where he telling these hoes, hey, you gotta. No, I'm just playing.
No, he's not. No.
Oh my God, that is not how you get people to tune into the podcast.
Wait, listen. If they want to hear the truth, they need to tune in.
So you calling women hoes on your podcast?
Oh yes.
Lord.
Not all women.
No, wait a second. Let me clarify. Use either a hoe or use a wife.
Nah, there's some people that's not wives that ain't hoes.
Right.
You don't have to have a husband to be a wife. You need to step your game up. Oh, we about to lose Miss Mono. Look at that battery. Look at that battery. Look at that battery right there. Let me clear this up real quick. When I say you use either a hoe or you is a wife.
Stay live on your IG just in case something happens.
Oh, we about to lose her. She's about to be gone about 30 seconds. Wait, I'll explain it after you introduce yourself. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
So check this out, man. This your boy, goddamn, Monologue McGad. Y'all already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? It's your fault. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Already go on and follow me right there. Follow at Monologue McGad. You know what I'm talking about? The House of Mono.
Hey.
The wife of Mono, and we ain't got you on here. Let's add. We'll add him later.
Oh, that's disrespect.
I don't know it.
Listen,
if we would have prepared an hour before showtime,
if we'd have prepared,
all this would be done.
Our preparation was terrible today.
It was,
but you know what?
We
it
have
really
to get
wasn't
better.
Terrible.
The school year started.
We were learning.
That is
our producer ain't here today.
Yes.
That also producer extraordinaire, Conor
and we added some new stuff today. So like without the producer,
we had a lot going on. Is this nigga taking a phone call?
This nigga's taking a phone call.
Live broadcast.
I was gonna let the brother come in.
You
and
so
let
rude.
us speak some peace. We have a guest.
Who?
Don't worry about it. He ain't there. You there, bro?
Okay, well then
I
bye.
think you there.
Did he
Got
get the
time for
number?
no
Did he get the
guests.
call-in number? No, he didn't get the
Hey,
call-in number.
Look, check this out.
If he ain't on the Bluetooth through the machine, he is not a
We can
guest.
put it on the Bluetooth. Anyways, listen. Let me go ahead and clear the air before people think I'm misogynistic.
Out here calling women hoes.
No. Real talk. I just had a conversation about this yesterday, and obviously a lot of stuff I say seems to be controversial. I don't know why, because
I don't know why.
Sorry. Oh, you were serious?
Hold on. First,
You meant
before
it, you don't
hold
know
on,
why.
before Will goes on his tangent, I want everybody to know that we are taking comments, we are responding, and that if you are tuning in, if you could, just as encouragement, y'all, we just starting this thing. Hey, leave a comment, say, hey, what up, folks? Anything, man, just to let us know you tuning in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Holla
We brand
at
new
us.
to this thing, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna keep bringing y'all the content. So if you tune in, if you got a question, if you want to slap somebody, anything, man,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna just let you use my laptop so you can stay video conference in.
What do
Okay,
you
can you
mean?
turn your camera on yours?
No, that's not gonna work. It's gonna
Well-
look horrendous.
Well, it'll be some video.
Yeah, come on.
All right, anyways,
There you
listen.
go.
So to explain, I personally believe that we need to change in our community, right? And we need to start having some. So this is going to be a full episode I'm going to do on my podcast.
Sorry, go back and explain the
I'm about to.
hoes versus wives
I'm about to.
statement.
I'm just saying, I'm going to do a full broadcast about this,
Okay.
explaining it, right? So the problem we have is that we don't strive for anything in our community. We are the least. We're the worst when it comes to. Oh, we lost her. You want to try that? Or you good?
Bro,
Okay, whatever.
it's cool.
Listen, I believe that when you are a young man, you have to go through a rites of passage to become a man. I don't believe because you got this arbitrary age of 18, you just become a man because society in America say, oh, he's 18.
Okay.
Now you're a man. No, you ain't.
Okay.
You don't have no responsibilities. You don't
Hey,
got.
girl, hey.
At the end of the day, you haven't transitioned.
Hey, girl, hey.
So as young boys need to transition and become men and learn to be lovers, leaders, providers, and protectors. As I say, that is what I say a man is. Once you become a lover, leader, provider, protector, you're a certified man. Women need to learn how to become wives.
Okay.
Because like everybody want to point out in the Bible, these Proverbs 31 type women, and they want to act like when they use the Bible out of context all the time and say, he who finds a wife finds a good thing.
Okay.
Well, how does he find you if you're not already a wife? You have to become a wife for a man to find you. See this whole notion that people will just accept me for who I am? No, we're not. We're not going to just accept you for who you are. We do not care about you and your flaws. In church, they say, "Come as you are."
Okay.
In relationships, that ain't the case.
Okay,
That ain't in
but
the
let
Bible
me
either.
my issue with that whole you have to be a wife before thing, I feel like that stops a lot of our women from dating and being courted as they should, because they're thinking, oh, I'm already a wife. So then the first man that comes along and promise them any semblance of a marriage, they'll settle down with this dude. And next thing you know, it's 5-7 years later and you're still waiting for a ring.
Wait, hold on. Let me hop on that right there, folks. So this is the reason why that don't work, Miss Mono.
What?
Because check this out. A man can't wait to be a man until he find a woman that's worthy.
Okay.
You have to be, like I say, folks, you have to be who and what you are from the jump.
Okay.
Because the man that women say they want is looking for the woman that he says he want. If you don't show him those attributes of jump, then he don't no longer look your way.
But why?
And he's going to the next one.
But what does that have to do with a woman courting? What does that have to do? Wait, let me finish, please. If you like me and you see certain attributes in me, it does not matter what I do when I'm not with you. Let me clarify. I'm not saying to be out here sleeping around. No, courting is not sleeping around. Courting is dating. We hang out, we go places,
all right,
we spend time together. I'm not talking about sleeping with a whole bunch of men. That is not what I'm talking about. Okay, so
we talking about how you are when you are around me.
Okay,
in our courting.
Okay, so as long as I am wifely around you, because who I am is who I am. That's not going to change. So as long as I am holding it down when I'm around you, then why do you care about what I'm doing with anybody else?
Because if this is not who you are at all times, then you putting on the front.
But who says that I'm not?
Whoa, hold on.
Who said that I'm not?
This is what we talking about, though.
Because you said,
now
we talking about.
No.
Go ahead.
You said, I said a woman needs to be a wife.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
That does not mean she has a husband. This is how broke.
He's saying she need to be wife-like.
Wifely.
So,
okay.
Wifely.
And I don't have a problem saying that. I would rather you say be wifely than be a wife.
Okay.
That's what he means.
Okay.
Wifely.
Okay. Well, let's break down what you're saying.
Okay.
So this young lady I was talking to, right? I told her the reason why she's struggling in a relationship is because she's not a wife, right? Because if she's
wifely,
a wife, let's go with what I said to her. Okay. I said to her, she's not a wife. I said, if you keep moving the way you're moving, obviously that's not resulting.
How is she moving?
It doesn't matter. That's a whole.
Oh no, thing. It does matter,
no,
sir.
Listen, it wasn't yielding the result she wanted.
Hold on. Put this in your mouth. I'm just saying, it's a microphone. If you don't speak into it, you don't get the intended results.
Listen,
you talking about the woman not getting the intended results. We're not gonna get the intended results of this podcast. You keep speaking into the air.
Let me finish my monologue.
I got you, folks.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to speak my piece.
No, it was the. You should have gave me the buzzer. Right, he did the buzzer for that.
See, this is the disrespect. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna find us a new location to do our show. So therefore,
who is our?
So I could dictate.
Who is our?
I'm still gonna be on the board.
Me, I'm gonna dictate going forward.
Well, you gotta take that up with him because I'm not dictating nothing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be on the board.
All right, so look. So I told her, I said, okay, look. I said, because of the way you're moving, if you keep doing the same things over and over and over, seeking a different result, that's the definition of insanity.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
So I told her, you need to make some changes.
Okay.
I don't know if these changes necessarily, well, I knew they needed to be major, but I was trying to be nice. And I said, I don't know if your changes need to be major or subtle. You need to make changes though, right?
Okay.
So she said, I said, so look at this. You went to school, right? Why'd you go to school? She went to school for a guarantee that she will get a result. That result was that degree. She wants to be a therapist. She became a therapist. Okay. And so she said, I said, well, what do you mean? She said, well, I went to school because I knew there was guaranteed I would get this degree. And I was just like, okay. She said, yeah, and that would make me a therapist. I said, okay, so you'll be a therapist, but you don't have any clients.
Okay.
But you're still a therapist. Why? Because you did the work. You went through the process. You transformed from just an average Joe citizen to a therapist.
Okay, let me just stop you right there.
Okay.
As a wife, okay, the problem with that is a woman can dictate what kind of wife she's going to be to her husband because she does not know what her husband will need. And so that even
it doesn't
you
matter.
have to want to be married and you have to yield yourself to the process of that. But what you're saying is what is she supposed to do? She don't have a man to direct her.
Let me help you. I'm not telling women to be customized to the future man that she has yet to meet. What I'm saying, there's some basic things that you need to do as a woman, right? We could just agree based off of things that men want, right? The average man is going to want his woman to be able to prepare meals, right? All right. The average man is going to want his woman to know how to run a household, right? The average man is going to want his woman to have submissive skills, right? So these basic things is what makes you a wife. Now, what type of wife you become will be determined once you find your mate, right? So once the man, because if I'm out here searching for a woman, primarily I'm looking at how she looks, how she looks physically in the face, how she look in the body, right? If I like her, I like her. Her personality don't mean a damn thing to me right
booty.
now. Big booty Judy. Now I don't care. I just like a woman to be proportionate. So if I meet a woman and she's appealing to me, yeah, I don't like overly big booties with them little tight waists.
You don't like BBL bodies?
I don't.
Oh
no, I don't.
Oh.
So look, at the end of the day, that woman, when I recognize that woman, I'm going to recognize her physically, right? And that's going to draw me in like, wow, right? And then when I start to converse with her, that's going to tell me everything I need to know if I want to continue to pursue this or not. Now, if she hasn't gone to wife school, if she doesn't know how to carry herself as a wife, you telling me I'm going to continue to pursue her?
Freaking gosh.
Or just pursue her to smash?
No, but see, this goes back to what I was saying before. Where is
her mama?
Hold on. A single mother is supposed to have time to teach her daughter how to be a wife.
Hold on. Why do we always got to go to the narrative like none of these girls have mamas daddies? Hold on.
How many of them do?
Okay, time out. But this is the crazier question. They always go to single mamas, right? Hold on, time out. They say, how's this girl supposed to learn how to be a wife? Woo. Because of single mamas.
Right.
But they expect these same dudes who grew up under the single mama to know how to be men.
This is what I'm saying.
So,
but I never said that.
But hold on. The girl had a mama, and you saying, well, how's she supposed to learn how to be a woman? Right. But y'all expect that boy to learn how to be a man from that same single mama.
But that is not true.
This is what we talked about last week.
That's not true. Wait, let me just say, for me, I would never expect a woman to teach a man how to be a man.
So who's supposed to teach the woman how to be a woman? The man too?
Okay, let's go there because it is a two-part thing.
Oh, yes,
it's a two-part thing.
So is it just solely the man's? So this is the problem I have. And I hear you. Hold on. I hear you. I'm going to hear you out. The problem I have with this, Ray, we lost her. So
she in the picture.
Okay. The problem I have with this is this. I personally believe, and if y'all don't agree with me, that's perfectly fine. I personally believe that children are better suited to be with single fathers than they are with single mothers. I personally believe that. Every single kid I meet that was raised by their fathers have turned out to be functioning, productive citizens in our society. I'm not saying this is every kid in America, because I don't know every kid in America raised by a single dad. I'm saying every kid that I've encountered. Mm-hmm. But when I meet the kids that are raised by a single mom, it's a crapshoot. Now there's a lot more of those kids raised by single moms, so we have a lot bigger of a sample size. That means we're going to get a lot of more ill-efficient mothers who probably are forced. That role is forced upon them. I'm not saying there's not outside contributors and factors that we need to look at.
Right.
I'm just talking about what I do know. Mm-hmm. I don't see kids raised by their fathers, single dads, and turn out to be crap. I just don't see it.
Well, your worldview must not be very broad.
Do you see it, bro?
Because you can't sit here and no. You
I mean, do you have examples of this, or are you just saying it from emotion?
No, I'm not just speaking from emotion. I mean, I know people who grew up with single moms and single dads. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, well, the ones that were raised by single dads, they all turned out great. No, I'm not willing to sit here and say that.
Hey, y'all share it with y'all friends.
I'm not willing to say that neither.
Right. But what I am willing to say.
Do y'all have any data? Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm going to let you finish, Ray. I just want to ask you one question. Do you know a kid that was raised by a single dad that turned out bad? Do you have any example of that you've ever experienced? If you have, you have. But if you haven't, you haven't.
Yeah, I got an example of a kid who was raised by a single dad, and now they don't know what they are. If you know what I mean.
They doing a training?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Full on confused.
Okay.
So I mean, I know kids who were raised by single dads and single moms. Some turned out good, some didn't. So I don't.
I got a lot more to say about this too.
Ideally, any child needs both parents to learn the balance. There's a balance of logic and emotion. Just the different roles that me and my husband play, and my kids get to see that. I think everyone needs to see that. And ideally, I would advise my children to marry someone that comes from a 2-parent home, if possible. Now, my husband took a chance on me, and I don't think that
it's better
regrets
for the man.
That.
It's better for the man to come from the 2-parent households, because the man needs to be the foundation. So we want to equip him as best as we possibly can, and then we could bring that woman along the way if need be. So I'm not trying to knock you and say he needed to bring you along the way. I'm just saying it will be better.
But he did.
Okay, I know. But
I don't have no reason.
But that's not for me to say, right? Mm-hmm. But it's better that he brings you along the way than you be the well-balanced person trying to bring him along.
And that I could not do that. See this, and that's the thing. I couldn't do that. I can't lead a man.
Right.
Period. So it just wouldn't work.
But this is why there's so many layers to this problem. So what I'm saying is that a man is better suited to raise these kids, because absent the man, chaos.
No, sir, I'm not going to say that.
Well, I mean, what?
Okay, let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you my own personal story.
Okay, wait. Before you do that, just understand what I'm saying. I don't want to make. I want to make sure you don't tell me your story to try to combat something that I'm not saying. What I'm saying is this: who brings leadership to the household?
It's supposed to be the man.
It is the man.
Not always.
Okay, if the woman's bringing leadership, how come you're not saying that these moms should be able to teach these little girls how to be wives?
What I'm saying is, as a single mother who is not a wife, how are you going to teach her? You can tell her, listen, when you get a man, this is what you're supposed to do. Listen, when you get a man, that's what you're supposed to do.
You're speaking in reactionary. I'm speaking
let me
proactive.
finish. Kids learn by watching.
Right. And so
if mom is not a wife, how is she going to display this for her kids to learn?
This is what I'm about to go ahead and answer that for you. You're speaking about a reaction. I'm saying these women who shouldn't be single moms.
Okay, well, sir, now you talk about something else altogether.
No, I'm not talking about
yes,
nothing
you
else
are.
altogether.
Oh, okay. We had a comment from Facebook. I want to address the comment. What are you supposed to do if the dad is not around? Single mom has to do the best that they can. Yes.
Okay.
No, I can't hear you.
I'm going to answer that.
Wait, can I answer it as the former single mom?
Sure, you can answer that.
Okay.
But we can't hear your husband, though.
Oh. I can't hear you.
I can hear you because you're right here. But
right. I can't hear you on my headphones.
You switch headphones?
We're going to take a quick commercial break. Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm going to address this.
So, yeah, that's all a single mom can do is the best that we can do and pray. And, I had a good support system. I did. And I realized that I was blessed to have that.
I just think we can no longer be separating single moms and single dads because y'all want to say, oh, well, what are they supposed to do? The dad not around, single moms do the best they can. But hey, guess what? There's single dads out here too.
Oh, wait, I got a comment on Instagram and I think this is a good question.
Oh, but hold on, let me finish answering this. But folks don't want to extend that same grace to the single dad. It ain't like, oh, hey man, he did the best that he can do. No, I mean, yes, and that's all we all can do is do the best that we can do. 100. But go ahead. Who you got?
Okay. My cousin, Scarlet Butterfly 89, she said, so how can a single father raise a man to be a husband and a provider if he is not a husband himself?
Easy.
Well, if he's a single dad and he has the kids, he's already providing.
Okay.
If he has those kids.
Let's deal with the husband part. Let's deal with the husband.
Why do we want to move from the wife first? We can deal with the husband thing, and I will sit here, but I don't want us to move off of what I'm saying because then we're going to lose the point I'm making. So I'll answer her question. I think
we've been lost your point. Sorry.
But you're losing the point because you're not listening. Because if you're listening, you can't lose this point. I'm making it very, very simple.
What's your point?
So if a woman, right? So we got to stop addressing all of our issues from where we are, right? Because peep this, we need to start a new trend. Guess what? Everybody that has kids right now, y'all married, so y'all don't count. Anybody out here in this world who has children right now, sometimes you got to just throw us away. That sounds bad, but hear me out. Hear me out before you get offended by it.
I'm not offended.
We need to have a starting point to start. Okay, from this point forward, we're preaching. That's why, okay, look, season 2 of my podcast is about reconciliation. I want to reconcile the black man to the black woman and the black woman back to the black man because we are not united. And so we keep on talking about problems from flawed, damaged people with all this baggage. They're not going to make the necessary changes. Like I made a suggestion. People on Instagram, people on Facebook Live, please hear me out. I said so I'm about to put it together if I can figure this out. Okay, I'm just putting this out there early. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but if I can figure this out, this how-to guide, right? A how-to guide of step-by-step things that we can do to reconcile each other back to each other. One of the things I propose is that black women start to massage, wash, or pedicure their man's feet.
Child, please. What? What does that have to do with reconciliation?
Oh my gosh. Do you? So you're not dating. So let me help you understand something real quick.
And if I was dating, I wouldn't be touching nobody's feet.
See, I mean,
that's not my husband.
Listen,
that is not my husband. Why am I rubbing this man's feet?
I'm about to explain something to you. He's not your husband, so you can't rub his feet. But you can put his salty, dirty balls in your mouth.
No, sir. You can put his salty, dirty balls in your mouth. No.
You can let him bust in you. You can let him skeet in you.
No. Okay.
I mean,
no,
that's the wrong buzzer.
No,
that's the wrong buzzer.
Dating.
Hold on, let's get the right. There we go.
I can't. I'm out in one.
Let me get some charges real quick.
No.
I'll let you have the floor.
Wait a second. I
so
said no. We are talking about dating.
I need you.
We are not talking about husband and wife. Now, my husband, if he want his feet rubbed, I'm there with lotion and I'm rubbing his feet. But some man that is just courting me, I'm not doing all that. That is a little too intimate for people who are dating. I'm sorry.
I agree, and I'm not mad at you for that. But this is the problem, though. This is the problem with what you're saying, though. No, I agree with you.
Okay.
I agree with you. But this is the problem.
What?
You say, oh, this not my husband. This ain't my husband. He don't get this. He don't get this. He don't get that. I 100% agree. I teach my daughters this. Same thing. But chicks want men that they're just dating to pay their bills, to goddamn, hey man, I need my nails done. I need my hair done. Hey man, I need a little bit on the rent. Hey, I need a little something on the car payment. I need this. I need that. Pay for all the dates and all this good stuff.
But I'm not saying that's right either.
So what we since we can't personalize this, we have to talk in majorities. So the problem is there has become a double standard, and women don't want to accept that y'all are looking for a double standard. I understand that you.
Princess, if I'm dating a king, I'm sorry. I'm not dating. I'm not doing that. My husband, yes. Dating, no. I serve my husband. I'm not serving somebody.
But I also agree with what Will says. Like we have to, if we have a line for dating, if we have a line for marriage, if we have a line for this and that, then that line needs to be consistent.
Absolutely.
Like he said, and I know it was funny as heck when he said it, but he was like, oh, I won't rub his feet, but I'll suck his balls. Like
hairy, dirty, stanky, sweaty balls.
Sweaty, salty balls.
I made that statement. So maybe another woman,
there's
a lady on my IG who's saying, no, I'll rub a man's feet even if we're dating.
No, I feel you, but I'm gonna say the consensus. I'm not saying what you're saying is weird. I'm gonna say majority of women might say this, like, oh, make his plate. That ain't my husband. Cook his food. Oh, that ain't my husband. Rub his feet. Oh, that ain't my husband. Give him some coochie. Suck his Johnson.
Yes.
Sign me up.
Raw dogging at that.
Okay, and that's totally wrong.
I'll
fix your plate. See, this is what I'm saying.
Lady.
Hold on. Can you wait? Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Okay, we gonna hold on.
Again, like you said, there's a line. And there needs to be a line. Ideally, there is a line. There are just, if we're courting, I have no reason rubbing on you, and you have no reason rubbing on me, sir. We are just courting.
Agree.
Okay.
Look.
I should not.
I
would say ideally, if I'm not ready to have sex with a man, I'm not going to be in an intimate setting where it would be appropriate for me to be rubbing your feet anyway.
Okay. Check this out though. Here's the problem we have with this. See, that's why I'm saying throw away people.
Yes, it does work both ways.
This is why I'm saying throw away people like me. Right? I'm the divorced guy, right? I got children. We don't need to be catering to people like me. We need to find my children who are about to hit the age of majority pretty soon. Your children who are hitting the age of majority, right? We need to focus on them. Because them learning how to be wives, they won't think like this. They won't have all this baggage. I ain't rubbing your feet, sir. They're going to know, okay, it is my job.
Why is it baggage? Why is me having standards baggage?
No. Standards is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you have this built. Okay, A young girl who's 18 years old is not going to be having the same impression about rubbing a man's feet if let's just say for sake of argument.
Yes, sex is the line between dating and marriage. I'm sorry, I was just answering the IG comment.
Okay,
yes, sex is the line.
We can get to that comments in a second. So look, let's just say for the sake of argument that rubbing a man's feet is a value added service that a woman can bring to the relationship. Okay, so let me ask you, bro. Would you want a woman, if you were a single man, would you want a woman to be willing to rub your feet?
See, now you playing semantics because you didn't say be willing to. Listen. You said to do.
Hold on. Let me answer. God dang it. Let me answer my goddamn self. God dang. You know what I'm saying? Look at she trying to answer for me. She trying to answer for me.
No, I wasn't trying to answer for you.
Listen to. That's a terrible thing.
Are you ATL hoeing me? I'm your wife. I will not be an ATL hoe. Is what I won't do.
I'm just ATL hoe.
There won't
Hey,
be
no,
ATL
hold on,
hoe
time out. We said ATL hoe was gonna be our goddamn music anytime. Anytime.
I don't get the ATL hoe. No.
That was not ATL hoe to you. That was just regular ATL hoe.
I could do
TJ Nutley, what's going on, folks?
Marriage counseling for y'all. I did this session for $500. Okay?
All right, so check this out.
You mean preparation for divorce?
So the question that you're asking me, King, is hard to answer because of the knowledge that I have now. So it's hard for me to put myself in a position and act like I don't have the knowledge that I have now to answer that question from that standpoint.
Okay.
I do not think that a woman courting someone should be rubbing this man's feet. The same way I don't think a man courting this woman should be rubbing oil on her booty.
Exactly.
Like certain things are reserved for your spouse. Now, if we gonna break it down to, hey, should this woman you're dating be willing to submit as like she's a wife? Which, if y'all go to a cookout, you taking her to this family outing, and there's food being served, and there's plate making going on. Should this woman be willing to go and make this man's plate as submissive and as a woman? Yes, indeed. The same way that this man should be holding the door for her when she gets out, even though they're just courting. So yes, when it comes to that, I agree with you that women should be womanly, wifely, even during the dating process. Y'all got now, well, what that looks like,
y'all went left.
Might differ.
I never said this during the courting process. I said,
nigga, you said that you talking about dating why a woman can't get in a man and if she should be willing to rub his feet. You didn't say nothing about her husband. You just said a woman looking for a man.
Listen, I didn't say husband. I didn't say courting. I didn't say.
So what are you? So what are you? So what are you talking about?
Okay, first of all, I definitely referenced the fact that you putting this Negro balls in your mouth, didn't I? So if you putting his,
you did not say that they were married.
I did. Listen,
you said you was talking to a woman and you told her she needed to change her ways.
Right. Listen.
That's how you started it. So now you can't try to change the background.
Hold on.
Of the
so
story,
are you
sir.
saying that every mouth that your balls have been in, they rubbed your feet?
No, they have not. And it's crazy because they will put the balls in their mouth, but not willing to rub my feet.
That's what's wrong. And that's wrong with them. We need to talk to them. All the women, call in, please. Call into this number.
We do not need Will's exes calling in.
Not his women. I'm talking about regular women. Hey, if you need help, we want to encourage you not to suck on balls.
Stop sucking balls and rub feet. Listen, this is what I said.
Oh my God.
Okay, please. See.
Thank you, because I don't like feet. Thank you.
It helps if a person can spell out.
She rubbed my feet though.
After we were married, sir.
Good.
Okay. What?
I'll put my feet on the table right now.
I am blown away. Because here's the thing.
How?
Because it's very simple. Y'all act like people ain't out here having sex. First of all,
I never said they
no.
weren't.
Just let me finish.
Well, no, we're not catering to the lowest.
Let me finish without interruption, please, because every time I try to get it, it gets interrupted, and that's cool. I'm okay with being interrupted, but I can't make this point. No, but I'm saying this point keeps getting interrupted, and y'all misconstrued it because I never said courting. I told you that woman was doing things that needed to change because it's the definition of insanity. Turn it off, turn it back on. Maybe it'll work. I never told. I can see it now. It was just on. You just turned it off. I never said one time that woman was in a courting situation. I said she is not doing something right. The definition of insanity is doing the same things over and over. And I told her she needs to make some changes. I believe she needs to make some major changes, but I was nice and I said maybe small or major. There needs to be some changes made. Then I went on a sidebar tangent and said, I'm starting to write a how-to guide. And that's when I brought that up. I never referred to that woman whatsoever when I said rubbing a man's feet. Not one time. I never
switched it. It's still on the same thing it was on.
Listen, not one time did I say that particular woman needs to start being out here rubbing men's feet. Besides that, though, here's the thing. I said that we need to throw away everybody and start afresh. Start with the new age group of people coming up, right? We get our 18-year-old girls and 18-year-old boys. We need to start grooming them when they're 12 and 13. We can't be waiting until they're 18 and 19 and try to tell them how to court. Courting, I hate the word courting, by the way.
Why?
Because ain't nobody courting. Because
hold on. But how you gonna say that we should start all over, and then when I'm trying to do things properly, you're gonna say ain't nobody doing it?
But
Come on, sir.
If we're going to teach the 12, 13-year-olds how to court, I'm for it. But we can't be trying to talk to these 28, 30-year-old, 27, 24-year-old women about courting.
Why can't you?
Because
that is so jacked up of you to think that.
Let me explain it. You want to ask me a question? Let me explain
Go
it.
ahead.
So when you take these women who talk about courtship, right? It's all selfish shit.
Sir, you sound hurt. You sound hurt and bitter.
You can't never hold a black woman accountable without sounding hurt, without sounding bitter. You tell me this, Ray. Do this for me. I don't have
a plug.
Well, you gonna hook up with camera? No. Do this for me, Ray. Please explain this to me. In the courting process, let's leave the man completely out for a second. What is the woman's responsibilities in the courtship?
To also put the effort in to get to know this man who you say you're interested in. I believe it should be equal effort on both parts.
What's the effort though? I don't want to hear equal effort or put effort in. What is the effort? What are the responsibilities of a woman in courtship? When a man is courting her, what does she do?
Okay, I don't think you understand what courting means.
Help me understand. Then I think I understand.
When you go to court, you are going to prove a point. Okay, so when you are courting, now I don't know, maybe y'all on something different, but the way that I think it should ideally work is the man should be the aggressor. Okay, and he is the one courting the woman because he is out to find a wife. A wife should not be out to find a husband. So if this man knows that he needs to find a wife, that women were made for men, then it's his job to do the courting. My responsibility is to be open and honest and to be a lady like I always am.
What's a lady?
Now, I'm not opening my legs for this man.
Let's not tell me what you're not doing. What are you doing?
Okay, if you let me finish.
Okay, because you're not answering my question.
Because, see, this is a problem I have with men that think like that. A man that finds a wife finds a good
to be
thing.
A wife. Then how is
then I can't be a wife if we're still courting. You know what a wife means? I am not your wife until we lay down and consummate.
So how did I find a wife?
You find a wife.
Created a wife?
No, you find a wife. Yes. Ask my husband. Yes.
No. That's what we went through, but that is not the way it's supposed to happen.
Thank you.
She's supposed to.
You're saying I didn't have potential when we got together.
No. Time out. No, listen.
You're saying I wasn't wife.
We can't talk in perfection when it comes this way. When we can't talk in the way it's supposed to be done when it comes to the man, but then talk about where we're at when it comes to the women. No, the way a woman is supposed to be brought up, she's supposed to know how to be a wife. She's supposed to be wifely. She's already promised to this man. When he gets her, she's supposed to be already ready to go.
Okay, but you did not answer
point blank period.
More than I said. He said, what is the responsibilities during courting? What is a woman's responsibility while we're courting, dating?
No, both people should be fully where they supposed to be. Yeah. This man's supposed to be a husband. This woman's supposed to be a wife. They get together. Right. They say, oh, shoot, we work good together. Let's go ahead and have sex and make this legit. That's how it's supposed to work. That's how it's supposed to work.
Okay, but you still didn't, don't feel like you said anything more than what
you didn't say nowhere near what I said.
You asked me a question.
I said, what is a woman's responsibility? You said there is no woman. Women don't have a responsibility.
I said a woman's responsibility is to be open and honest.
Open and honest. And then you said
put in the effort to the courting process.
What is the effort?
What? Come on, pick up the phone, call a man, see if he want to go on a date.
So she does pursue him.
No.
Just said
no. When you meet a woman, a man meets a woman. Hello, how are you? What's your name? Da 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 da. That's the pursuing. That the man has initiated the relationship or whatever this is going to be. Okay, so now once the man initiates this, he's expressing his interest in you. So now I don't think there's anything wrong with a woman saying like, oh, hey, what you doing? I want to hang out, go to the movies, whatever. You already know this man is interested in you. So I don't feel like that's a pursuing. That's just returning effort into getting to know someone that is interested in you and you might be interested in them. I'm not understanding. Yes, and most men these days don't want to commit. That's true.
Hold on. So listen. Okay.
But what? Did I not answer your question satisfactorily? Okay, then I think you want more than should be in a dating relationship. I think you're looking for a wife without the marriage, sir.
First of all, listen, whatever. Let's take a little bit of a pause and let's go to the Facebook comments and the Instagram comments or questions to see. And then I can further clarify because I don't know. Sometimes me and you have great dialogue, right? And we don't always agree. In fact, we disagree.
We never agree. We never agree on nothing.
So at the end of the day, I can't always be wrong, right?
Why not?
I can't be. I can't always be wrong. Sometimes
No, okay, for real. You're not always wrong. For real. I don't fundamentally disagree with everything you say. I just feel like sometimes your personal.
Okay, look, we're going to go to. I'm going to go to. You want to go to your Facebook and ask questions first? Or you want to go to my Instagram and ask questions? Or read some of the comments and questions? Oh, they're right here.
I got comments on you need a female co-host cousin. They double team you. I'm not worried about these niggas.
You're not double teaming. Okay, let me ask you this. Everybody who's tuning in right now, can anybody who's tuning in right now, without us going back through the comments, can y'all share with me what it is y'all think I said that may be wrong? I'll recap it just for those of you who may not understand my position. I believe that women need to work on themselves and become a wife before they even put themselves on the open dating market. All right. What does that look like? And how does that come about? That's between her and her mother. If her father's in the picture, great. Between her and her parents, they're supposed to groom her the basic things that we know require that if you go back to traditional roles of what a woman is to do, primarily be able to keep a house, know how to carry herself as a lady in public and things like that.
Absolutely.
Those totally basic things, right?
Yeah.
I say once she meets the man and they decide that they want to move forward with each other, that's when she starts customizing herself to him.
Once they're engaged, yes.
Okay, well, listen, I don't care if it's once they decide they're going to move forward.
Okay,
this engagement, listen,
I'm just were
people engaged in the Bible?
Lord have mercy. Yes, they were promised to each other. They were betrothed. They were betrothed.
How long did that last? Because everybody in America want to let it be a year and a half, 2 years. I don't think that's how long it took.
I never said it had to be a long time. So why are you yelling at me?
I'm sorry to be yelling at you. So I'm trying to figure out how long is this quote unquote engagement supposed to be?
It could be a day. As soon as we decide that we want to be married,
customizing herself to him on that in that one day. Now she his wife.
Okay, and
She had 1 day of preparation.
see, that's a lifelong process. Marriage is a lifelong process. You are going to constantly change.
Hold on, listen, Ray. When a man
That's
starts, when
crazy.
a man meets a woman and he starts this courtship process, that's when that woman needs to be start grooming herself or molding herself to him. Because if she does not want him as her man, she shouldn't allow him to court her.
No, you court to find out if you want to be with him.
But how is a man to find once this woman not doing anything?
You mean not having sex with him?
I never said anything about
sex. But then what else aren't they doing? They're hanging out, they're courting, they're dating.
Right.
What else is she not doing for him?
So I asked you the question.
What is she not doing? If they're courting and dating, what is she not doing for him that he needs to experience to know if he wants to be with her?
Is that really a question?
Yes. Answer the question. We were talking about dating and courting.
As a
what
man,
is she not doing?
Listen. As a man, I can't speak for you, Ray, and I can't speak for women, right? I'm telling you, ladies, as a man, throughout this quote unquote courtship, I want a woman treating me as I'm her potential husband. Okay. That's how I want her to treat. I want
potential, her to yes, absolutely. Listen, potential, yes.
We can keep the sex out the equation, right?
Okay.
For everybody that want to be up in arms about sex.
And so that's all I was asking you. What is it that you're talking about?
Okay, why is it that why is it that I know what a man is supposed to do when he's pursuing a woman? Why is it that when I ask you as a woman,
you didn't ask me?
I asked you what is a woman's responsibilities during courtship?
Sir, we passed that. We passed that 10 minutes ago. You just said if we're dating, how am I supposed to know? I don't dating. Whatever. If we're whatevering, how am I supposed to know that this woman is the one I want to be with if she's not doing whatever? So I just asked, what is it she's supposed to be doing? That's it.
Oh, rubbing my feet. How about that? Okay. How about that? How about what is wrong with a woman rubbing a man's feet if he's not her husband? I'm curious to know. Oh, can she give me a shoulder massage if she's not my wife? If I'm not her husband, can she massage my shoulders? Huh, bro? Can she do that? Or is that off limits?
I'm a grown ass woman, and if I'm massaging some man's shoulders, we're getting naked soon. Okay, I'm sorry. Like, no, let's that's just crazy as hell.
Okay, well, listen. I use that as an example. That ain't the only thing. That ain't the end be all be all. But I'm gonna digress. I'm gonna go to the questions.
It sounds like it's like you want to run a dress rehearsal for a woman. You want her to do everything a wife's supposed to do, and then you'll decide if you're gonna marry her.
Absolutely.
No, sir, that is not the right answer.
Listen, and this is where I feel like this is where women's goddamn feelings come in, and then their protection of the womanhood and not understanding how this is a two-way street. So a man has to decide if he wants this woman to be his forever. If you are worth my kingship, my providership, my protection,
your leadership,
my leadership,
your love,
my love. Are you worth it? Right. I gotta die for you,
right?
And the kids,
right?
I have to know if you're worth it,
right?
So yeah, you have to show me something.
You have to be a wife to me.
And guess what? It's the same way that the woman has to she has to accept. Hold on, are you worth my submission? Right. Are you worth my love? Me doing this, taking care of all these things. She has to see something from the man.
Absolutely.
And he has to show that during the courtship.
From hello, he has to show that.
From that. But in opposite, the woman has to do that as well. That doesn't happen through sex.
No.
That happens through you being able to submit to this man. From now, being able to not be loud mouth, not be able to be meek, be able to be
take direction,
a woman, be womanly during dating. This is the thing that I keep telling women: like, submission is not a role that you. Me and the kids was just talking about this last night. We was downstairs, and I said, if you're not taught this from your mom, when you meet a man that is worthy, there's not a switch that you can just turn on and off. Like you don't just have a here's the right man. Bam, let me turn on my submission switch. It don't work like that. Either you're taught this or you're not.
Right.
Either you are this or you're not. Mm-hmm. But also, this does not mean that because you're womanly all the time, you're womanly to all the men you meet. This don't mean that you just stand there and get walked over. No, it means that, no, this is who I am as a woman. This is who I am as a man. I'm a gentleman. I open doors. I pay for the dates. This is what I do all the time. And if I meet a woman, I take you out on a date. If you're not worth that, then this is the last time we see each other. Right. No more dates. Right. Same thing for a woman. No, this is not something you turn on when you meet the right man. No, you need to be this kind of woman all the time. Yes. And that don't mean get walked over, but it means when you meet, hey, if this man is not worth that, he no longer gets no more of your time.
Right.
But that means, Ray, that means you are already this product. You're just not customized yet. Right? Okay. You go buy, Clay.
I said a woman should be wifely. I'm not arguing with that. I never said that a woman should not be wifely.
It's just semantics.
But it's not just semantics.
It's not just semantics. Listen, being a wife and being wifely are two different things.
No, because here's the reason why it's not just semantics. Because I said, and listen, I said, be a wife. And the defense comes in as, what about the women who don't know how to be a wife? Because it's always a reason. Like, if we start talking about a man being a man, do we have the space in the room to start making excuses for this man not being a man?
It's not an excuse.
What you mean it's not an excuse?
It's not.
That's how this conversation turned into like a little debate because you started defending the woman by talking about where she's supposed to learn this from.
Exactly.
I said from her mother. Why even bring up the question where she's supposed to learn this from?
Because you're saying it.
Because we don't say a man. Where's he supposed to learn to be a man from?
He's supposed to learn it from his father.
As a man, we never get to say, where is he supposed to learn to be a man?
What are you talking about? People say it all the time.
Who says this?
People say all the time. Sons need their fathers. Sons need to learn how to be a man from their father.
Right, but listen.
You must not be listening.
No, I hear that. But we don't give men credit. I mean, we don't give men a defense of when a man is not acting like a man. We don't say, well, he didn't have a way to learn it. How was he supposed to learn it?
What are you talking about? That's the number one excuse. Single moms, single parent homes. That's the number one excuse.
We're not excusing the behavior. We're addressing a problem. There's a difference. If we're not excusing men's behavior. We're addressing the problem. See, when we talk about a woman, we're excusing the behavior.
I never made an excuse. I said where.
Yeah, but that's a built-in. It's built.
That's a question.
We were supposed to get to the IG questions. And let me read them real quick. Let me see what's going on.
I got a question over here.
Okay, what's the question? Let me start with yours first.
At what point of the courtship should she submit?
At hello.
So
the moment she decides that she wants it, the moment because a man can't court you without you allowing him to.
No. That's true.
Right? So the moment you allow this man to court you, you know he is focused on you, right?
No, that is not true.
Okay.
No, see, that's the thing. Courting is not a monogamous relationship. And that's the problem I think that we do these days. We do boyfriend, girlfriend and start treating each other like husbands and wives instead of dating around and getting to know and find what you like.
Well, I'm going to give y'all an answer that y'all probably won't like. I'm going to say a woman should be submit. No, way before hello. I'm going to say a woman should be submissive and wifely before she even meet a man.
We're talking about in a particular relationship.
No. Listen. So what I'm saying is she's supposed to be this woman at all times.
Yes.
This is supposed to be her makeup, not nothing that she puts on when she meets a man. This is how she's supposed to be at all times.
We need to start with the
Excuse me. I am ladylike. I try to be ladylike at all times.
You have to be ladylike.
Excuse me. Do I submit to every man that I run into?
That's not what we're saying. Right?
No, let me finish, please. Y'all make it sound like just because I'm interested in this man that now, see, submission is different from being feminine and ladylike. Me being feminine and ladylike is me having manners, being polite, being quiet. I know how to be a lady, but me submitting to this man's leadership.
Okay.
That does not.
Okay.
I agree with you.
I can agree with you. I agree with you.
But
I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
So, okay, my bad. I mean, I answered the wrong question there, because what I'm saying is, no, this feminine, this whoop, all this stuff is supposed to be there regardless of a man there or not.
Right, absolutely.
This is the best way we can make sense of that. You do the reversal, right? You take a man. Does the man get to wait until he finds the kind of woman he wants to be with to become a... See, I say a man is a lover, leader, provider, protector, okay? If y'all could agree with that, cool. Does the man get to wait until he meets the woman that he wants to marry before he turns that on? No. He has to be a leader before he meets his potential bride. A woman has to be submissive. She doesn't submit to every dude she meets, because I said she turns it on. I mean, she don't turn it on. She starts it at hello. When I meet a woman, right? I meet a woman and I decide I'm going to court her. Ray, what I heard you say is courtship is not monogamous.
It's not.
So what is courtship then?
It's dating.
Then just call it dating, because it's not courting.
Nigga, why it's not? You may not feel like it's courting. If I want to call it courting, I'm gonna call it courting. It's the same thing as dating.
Things what we want to call.
Why is courting not the same thing as dating?
Well, let's look up the word court.
I don't think courting. No, there's no. If we gonna stay biblical, nobody was courting this man and this man at the same time. No, that's not how it works. We can't mix American qualities, and we can't mix American stuff and biblical stuff at the same time. It's one of the two.
Your mama and your daddy told you who to marry. You got hooked up with this uncle's son,
and we need to get back to that.
You had nothing to say about it.
Right.
So now we're talking about something totally different.
No, listen, courting. Okay, it says be involved with romantically, typically with the intention of marrying.
Okay.
So you cannot do that.
Go back, sir, because it didn't say nothing about being monogamous.
You can't be with the intention of marrying with multiple people.
I want to get married. I want to be married.
This is the benefit of having a vagina.
Excuse me.
You could just think, because ain't no call to action for you.
What are you talking about?
I can't court 5 women at the same time.
Why you can't? You're a liar.
That's not courting.
You're a liar.
That's 5 women.
No, listen. But there's a difference from courting and going on a date, boo. There's a difference.
You said be intentional.
Courting is
why are you spending time and money with a woman if your intention is not for marriage?
What?
Why are you doing
I personally said I don't like the word courting. I personally said,
but you can't stop me from using it.
Right,
so I'm gonna say it if I
want
to.
I'm going to speak on what you're saying.
But courting doesn't mean you can. So we look up the definition.
Okay, fine. As a woman, we are courted. Is that better?
No.
Yes.
You're still
courting is 1-on-1.
Right.
It's not 1 and 5.
Watch
That's
this.
not courting.
Let me ask you this then. Right?
That's not courting.
Well, I feel like it is.
But from the definition, it's not.
We're going to go off of yours. We're going to go with yours, okay? Because I like to take people at their stance and their position, and then I can go from there. So you believe courting is not monogamous. Cool.
Right.
All right. So that you feel that a woman can be courted by multiple men.
Yes.
Okay. So in this multiple courtship, that means you said to be intentional, right? He's calling.
Okay.
Right. And you say she has to make herself available, right? And she needs to be ladylike, and she needs to be what was the other thing you said?
Polite,
okay.
mannerable.
So what happens?
Fit, feminine, fun, and friendly.
What happens when men want to date you? And primarily, most people work, right?
Okay.
Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Most people date on the weekends, right?
Okay.
So guy A is courting you. Guy B, C, and D. We got 4 dudes that saw you. You're a looker. Men want you, right?
Okay.
You're going to give a guy 1 day out of a month, 1 weekend out of a month to pursue you because you're spending time with these other men and you're taking other suitors? How is a man supposed to
bro? You know that don't even make no sense.
But
what you saying?
But that's what you're saying,
no,
boo. Listen.
Okay, listen. If you, first of all,
when you using what she's saying against her, she ain't got no defense.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta take what they say.
No, because you said most people date on the weekends. We're adults. I'll date any day of the week I want. Let's be real. You want to be real about it? Let's be real. I can date any day of the week I want.
But let's keep it real. The average woman is not going to go on 3
hold on, but this is
the question. I'm not going on 3-4 days a week.
Okay, so this is the question. If courting is just oh, just randomly seeing people, which we looked up the definition. We know that's not the facts. But if that's the case, so then what do you call it when it's just, all right, I've been dating all these 5 people and I'm liking this one person and we just trying to say, hey, all right, now let's just focus on us to see if what we got is real. What do you call that now?
Okay, now you decided to enter a monogamous relationship with this person.
Okay.
Now y'all are together in a relationship.
So does her role change at all?
Okay, yes, you have to step it up a notch because
Can she rub feet then?
Are we having sex?
You shouldn't be. You ain't married.
Then I'm probably not rubbing his feet. And I think if we're talking about ideally pure, no sex before we decide to be married relationships, we should not be in any intimate setting that would lead to any type of sexual temptation.
Okay, understood. So do you expect him to be paying for your dates and outings during this time?
Absolutely, she do.
Oh no.
In my experience, yes, I've never paid.
So hold on. So time out. If I don't want you to get the wrong impression, I don't want this to go further than we're really at. So no rubbing the feet, no contact, no this and this and that, because I don't want to get a wrong impression. Like, why do the man now have to take on the job up? So the job of providing and taking care of is the job of a husband, not?
How are you taking care of me? We just going on a date.
Providing for. So if I'm taking you out to eat, I'm providing your meal. Am I not?
Oh my gosh! Why is that so hard to understand?
If I'm paying for your hairdo, I'm providing. If I'm paying for your nails to get done,
your parking meter.
Hold on. I'm not talking about none of that. Because if we're at a certain point of a relationship, I don't expect you to pay for my hair and my nails.
No. I'm saying any part of the relationship outside of marriage. Yes. Because all of these things are the role of a husband.
Okay, but you're not my husband.
So that means so you're telling me that you think that a man, so you're gonna say here right now on national TV with all these millions of people viewing in to us right now that you don't think that a man is supposed to do any of these things until marriage. Is this what you're saying?
That's not what I said.
So it can't be both. It's one of the two.
Excuse me. If we're dating, okay, it is not unreasonable for me to expect a man to pay for
to provide.
Nigga, if you feel like taking me to a restaurant and buying me one freaking meal is you providing, then I will find somebody else.
Is that providing a meal or not? Is it providing a meal or not? Is it one massage? Is it one massage or not?
If you put the hand in, is it sex? If he just put the hand in, if all he do is put the hand in, what the hell does that have to do with what we're talking about?
Hey, listen, I'm saying no. I'm not saying what Will's saying. No, but what I'm saying is 100% the truth. Hold on.
But if you're supposed to be a provider, no matter what. If you're supposed to be a provider, no matter what, then why am I wrong?
Hold on. Because you just said.
Wait a minute. If I am being wifely,
but you're not.
I am not.
You just said you. No, you just said no. You no.
Because that's the difference. That's what makes me a wife. When I lay down and open up my legs, that's what. Makes me your wife.
You named a long list of things outside of sex that you said that you should not. No, you said that they should not be doing until marriage.
Okay, yes.
You said massages?
If we both agree that
hold on. Time out. Let's put these two things together. Let's look at the ratio of them. Massage, sex, right? We're saying no massage because it's really like the precursor to sex. All right, so check this out. Getting your hair done, paying for your food is the precursor of. Hold on, time out.
Let's just stick to the date. Let's just stick to the date.
Right.
No, because you're trying to add other stuff. stuff.
Hold on.
Let's just stick to the
okay.
dates.
No, we're talking. No, we're not because nigga, I dated her, and we're talking about all the mirror and I was also smashing. So we was married. So what I'm saying is, no, I did. So check this out. So check this out. Now that we're in the truth and we understand this, we have to tell our people the truth. We can't lean to one side and or not the other. The truth is the truth. Hey, check this out. Listen, if massaging or this and this is the precursor of sex, then guess what? Doing these, all the women dating thinks, hey, she might want to stop it at a meal, but you know that's not the goddamn truth. Nigga, getting my nails done, getting their hair done is normal stuff to a dating woman.
When you're having sex. You're having sex, yes.
Right.
Any woman that is not having sex should not expect.
Okay. Hold on. It's chicks that's getting flew out on trips and they telling you, no, this don't mean we supposed to have sex.
Right.
And them bitches is lying because they busted it open as soon as
so hold on.
there.
So
listen,
we can just stay with the meal.
Yes.
Listen, if we going and taking meals, this is a precursor to taking. No, this is a precursor of taking care of your bills.
Yes.
This is a precursor of being your provider.
Yes.
Which is husbandly.
Yes.
So if this is the precursor, this man should not have the responsibility of doing these things.
Yes,
I'm gonna take it a step further.
Exactly.
This ain't nothing broke.
Because I'm gonna take it a step further. If a man pays for a meal, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to get to y'all questions, but this probably gonna set her off. If a man's paid for your meal, like if massaging is the precursor to sex, massaging the man's shoulders, his head, his back, his feet, whatever. If that's a precursor to sex, me paying for your meal is a precursor to sex.
Wow, that's terrible that you think that.
No, I'm saying
horrible.
I tell a woman, I can pay for your food, and I can pay for your food, and I may pay for your food, but you better not be expecting me to pay for your food if you're not willing to bust it wide open.
That's terrible that you
No,
think
you don't
that
have
way.
to.
That's horrible.
Listen, you
That's
cannot just walk
horrible.
around having expectations of people. All right, fine.
So you want some man saying that to your daughter?
Absolutely. I'll teach
We teaching our daughters that right now. We teach our daughters, don't let a nigga pay for nothing.
Don't pay for nothing. If you don't want him, do not let him pay for you.
Exactly. You get aroused from a massage. Thank you. There's nothing arousing about a meal.
Hold on. So you go and get massages every now and then. Do you get aroused?
No, I'll work with Ray.
I'm looking at the comment.
Ray.
My cousin.
I'm just asking. So if that's the case, then no married woman should be going to get massages if that's the case, because you just said that, or whoever just said that, when you go get a massage, you get aroused. If that's the case, you should not get a massage except in your home.
No, you are talking about in a romantic setting.
Okay, Ray, I'll work with you.
Arousing.
Ray,
Nobody said romantic.
Spa Sedale and have some old white woman massaging on me. I just need my muscles relaxed. Okay. But if you start touching on me, nigga, it's going down. That's two different things.
Let's bring this back.
Come on now.
We might not be making for good TV.
Shucks.
So look, let me do this. Right.
It's bullshit. Thank you, sis.
Right.
It's bullshit.
Right.
Who is talking? Who is saying this?
Right.
My cousin.
Who? What cousin?
Don't worry about it. You don't know her.
Right.
On my daddy's side.
Right. I'm with you.
Bump her.
No.
I love you. I love you, cuz. But bump you anyway, nigga.
I'm with you. Okay. I understand what you're saying.
It
is a strong possibility that a man and a woman could start touching each other and start feeling something.
Strong possibility. Are you dead?
All right, come on, let's get a man something. God damn, right? You ain't trying to goddamn throw a nigga no bone.
For minutes,
hey man, we about to mute her in a minute.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, you don't scare me, Shawna.
I'm not trying to scare you. I just said, oh yeah. Why you think I'm trying to scare you?
Hey, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everybody. I just want y'all to know, Shawna.
Whatever.
Anyway.
Okay. So I'll work with you with that, right?
These niggas.
Here y'all talking about.
See, I'm not saying that a woman should rub a man's feet. I'm saying when you start courting, okay, I believe that's a monogamous experience.
Okay.
All right. So if you having this monogamous experience and this man who is pursuing you calling you, prioritizing you, paying for you. He's obviously going to protect you if any danger was to come your way. And he was present. If something happened and he wasn't present, he will fly to your rescue. All right. He's going to start implementing his leadership skills immediately.
Facts.
He's going to be loving on you immediately.
100.
So we covered lover, leader, provider, protector. In the courtship, if
Right.
that's in the courtship, I believe this is monogamous. I believe you could effectively do that if you're seeing one woman.
Right.
But if you're dating multiple women or courting multiple women, you cannot be that. One, your resources aren't that long.
Well, it's not even that. You just can't give that to.
You just don't have the emotional
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going through the whole process.
Right.
His protection,
I need a drink.
His protection can't
Bartender.
His protection can't stretch that far.
Lupita.
Right? Because while we in Atlanta, you can't have a woman over in Lawrenceville, a woman in Fayetteville, a woman in Stone Mountain, and a woman in Douglasville, and just be thinking you can do these things for all these people. You can't do it. He can't love these women the way they need to be loved.
Okay.
He can't lead these women
even if he's financially capable.
Right. He just ain't got the time.
Okay.
Or the capacity.
Okay.
Right? So when he's courting, it's a monogamous experience in my belief. Right?
Okay.
Once you establish this the monogamous experience and he is doing those things, that man is going to have some expectations of that woman beyond being fine.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now
and not sex. We can have expectations outside of sex.
I'm taking sex completely out of every example I use. The only time I'm bringing sex up is to
marriage.
say how ludicrous it is to think a woman can put some salty balls in her mouth, but she can't touch no feet. That's the only reason why I'm bringing sex into the equation, because courting doesn't involve sex necessarily. And if you're doing it the biblical way, it doesn't involve sex at all.
Okay.
Right? Until she is married. Are we saying that this woman does not touch his feet until they cross that threshold of marriage?
Okay. If you as a woman have decided to be in a monogamous relationship with a man, and he has proven himself to have the potential to be your husband, you're comfortable with this man, he's leading, he's providing, he's protecting, hey, rub that man's feet.
Okay, stop right
now. We honestly can look in the Bible and see a sister who went
my
and got. Hold on.
Wait, my cousin said she liked the saltiness.
Hey man, I had a homeboy. Hold on, my homeboy Ego. When I was in high school, he used to tell me. I ain't gonna lie to you. He used to tell me, he was like, "Hey, bro," and it's my fault. Brandon Williams, my boy Ego, man, he came over a couple weeks ago, man, to pick up ATL whole shirt. He truck driver. He said, man, he told me this in high school. He was like, "Bro, listen, bro. You got that," because this back when we used to walk, ride bikes and walk. We didn't have no rides and no Uber. You can walk to that girl house. And he's like, "Nigga, it's hot. You sweating?" He's like, "Bro, you just tell him, like, guy got some salt in his balls." He's like, "They love it."
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying that because you just said your cousin. No, you just said your cousin said she liked the saltiness.
We said we're gonna try to keep this thing time wise to a minimum, right?
One hour and 30 minutes. But hold on, let me finish what I was saying though. What I was saying.
You was talking about your man walking in.
No, before. No, I was saying
I
something.
said that if the man has the potential to be
okay. Oh, okay. I was
saying
saying that we know a woman in the Bible who was trying to get taken by this man.
You talking about Ruth?
And she went and got there.
She was directed by Naomi.
Hold on.
Doesn't matter.
Tell the whole story.
No,
it does matter.
But no. Hold on. Time out. No, hold on. But Naomi taught her how to get a man.
She had someone to teach her.
That's what mothers are supposed to do.
Naomi wasn't her mother.
But the Bible tells us the older women should teach the younger women.
Absolutely.
So why is it not her mother? Why are we exempting her mom? Like,
but Naomi's not her mom.
But she's an elder woman.
That she's not her mother.
She's an elder woman that's teaching her how to go get a man.
But why would you say that?
Because my point was, it wasn't her mother that taught her. It was the It was
could be her grandma.
Let me finish. Damn. It was the mother of her husband who passed. So what I'm saying is, just like a lot of other women who are not raised in the home with a married mother, you don't know if she had that example before Naomi, but Naomi directed her to go to the bedpost of, I'm sorry, I forget our ancestor's name, but Naomi directed her to go to his bed. She told her, directed by the Holy Spirit, what to do to get this man.
Okay, so
I always saying
no,
but it shouldn't be a rare thing because this is what should be taking place at all times. Our women, daughter or not, mother or not, grandmother or not, should be teaching our younger ladies, hey girl, okay, hold on. Just like the women of other nations are teaching their daughters, hey girl, go to college. God dang, hey, don't go to college to make yourself fine, independent, don't need a man. No, go and get you one that got dang.
You already see what
fine. Hold on. Let me finish, boo. Hold on. Let me finish.
Let's get to these
hold on. I was in the military, and I also, being in the military, you go and get stationed in military towns. If you meet the locals, every female there,
they love you.
What do they tell? No, not only do they love you, they tell you what their mamas and mamas have taught them. Girl, military man, he got them benefits. Listen. This is how you do. This is why when the ships pull into port, you got the women sitting there.
But you have
dressed,
totally left what I said.
I want to get to these comments.
Now you want to something else. You never addressed what I said.
I want to get to these comments.
I said that if we're in a monogamous relationship and this man has proven himself to have husbandly qualities, then
why'd you get in a monogamous relationship?
Excuse me, because you just said that a man needs to be a provider. You said in your example that the man, y'all are in a monogamous relationship and the man had led you, protected you, loved you. You said that, so I'm just going off that.
Yes, I got you. All I'm saying is those chicks that's waiting outside the ship, goddamn dressed a certain way, goddamn waiting.
Exactly.
Hey, they dressed a certain way, waiting for you to come off the ship. They didn't wait to goddamn get a monogamous relationship with you.
They want the military benefits. They don't give a damn about you as a man. They know that you in the military and what you got.
And guess what?
That's why they ready. They ready to take what you got. Not to love you.
Listen. No, it don't necessarily mean that. Hey, they saying, hey, did you not want a man who could provide?
Absolutely.
Okay. Do that mean that you can't love him?
Can we get to these
hey, guess what? All the chicks, all the chicks that's at the All-Star game trying to get them a basketball player, it don't mean they don't want to love them.
Are you serious?
They trying to catch them one.
Not because of love, because they want the lifestyle.
No, they want the
lifestyle.
They want the providership first.
Can we get to these comments real quick?
Son, go ahead.
Yes, they want someone that's going to use them apparently.
I don't think we gain anywhere. I don't think we move 1 inch.
You know.
All right, look, y'all. I'm scrolling all the way to the top, so I don't know. I might say some things people had already laughed or whatever. Let's see. Good point. Hey, friend. Oh, okay. Hey, back at it again. I agree. I would even go as far as saying bathing, showering him as well. Okay.
Yeah. No. If you're standing in a shower with a man and he's not putting his in you, then you don't like men. I'm sorry. I think you think what?
I think me and you just fundamentally have not come to the conclusion of where we are in this linear process, right? You
said we're starting at perfection. You don't have sex before marriage, so I'm not getting in the shower with you. You said throw away all the stuff we did and start with our children, teaching them the right way. Did you not say that? Yes. The right way is to wait to have sex until you're ready to be married. So I'm not getting in no shower being naked with you.
Right. Hold on. If we start this the right way, how long would it take our children to find a mate? If we start over the right way and we start grooming our kids out the
No, they would not date a woman that makes more money than them.
Our children will already have husbands. If the legal age is 18, they will already be married by 18. They will already be married by 18.
So, but what does that have to do with what I said?
The courtship will be probably a 7-day ceremony of Our families getting to know each other, spending time with each other, celebrating this union that they about to enter into.
And you don't bathe him in the courting process.
Oh, I didn't say
Agree.
So what are you saying?
Listen, I didn't say bathe in the courting process.
But you just read the comment.
Right,
you just read the comment.
Listen, Ray, but listen. The problem is this, right? If a man and a woman is courting each other and they're doing it the right way, this is just saying, yo, bathe, rubbing his feet is peanuts to what could be taking place.
Listen, we understand.
No,
listen, listen. Hold on.
I would go as far as to
Okay. Hold on.
And that's
listen.
not
Listen.
Right. That's some
hold on.
shit.
Hold on.
That's
No. We can't say that. Listen.
How is not? Come on now. Let's
hold on. Time out. And what we must say is, for each now the shower and stuff. Of course, if we're speaking as we're trying to do this godly, we know we're not doing that. Hold on. Time out.
They can bathe a man without having sex with him. You could bathe a man.
What woman? What
nigga,
woman?
hey, I ain't gonna. Hey, you over there by yourself, nigga, because ain't no chick about to be bathing on me, bro. Stroking on my Johnson.
I'm not saying that a woman's gonna bathe me and ain't nothing go down. But let me tell you the truth. I have been bathed by women and it didn't go down.
Well, that's something you got to deal with. I ain't never heard of such a thing.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Sorry.
Hey,
if
I'm on wifey team.
Naked
no, ain't no man.
Honey, I'm talking about before you. Come on now.
You see, what she trying to tell y'all is if I'm naked and soap running down my body.
Shalom.
Let me finish getting through these, right? Okay, let's finish getting through them. But what do I know? I'm just a spectator who belongs in a different generation. Then another person said, I did it for my ex and gave him a bath, but he took care of me. We're not together, but I don't regret it because at the time we were happy. Then she said, he took care of my nana too, though. Sis looking to courtship. Oh, okay.
Not together.
I don't need to look into anything. I'm happily married.
Technically, though, courtship phase, there shouldn't be any sex.
Israel 262. Hey,
yes,
shalom.
She should make his plate. Courting is the idea that you found your potential partner to be with. Marriage, life partner. I said courting. I said courtship at twins. Teaching him your love language and adhere to it, and vice versa. Seeing if you are mentally and spiritually compatible. A ring does not make you a wife. You must already be in position as a wife in order to be found as one. He who finds a wife finds a good thing. Mm-hmm. All right. Here's another person. My question is, why so much pressure on women preparing to be a wife? Dating better, etc. When the turnover rate for meeting a man who wants to settle down, marry, etc. is about 5 to 10%.
Well, let me answer that. Let me answer because I deal with that right now. No, it only seems like there's a lot of pressure on the woman being prepared to be a wife because nobody bucks. Nobody has a problem when we're teaching men how to be a husband from the jump. Listen, that has never changed. Even though niggas been knuckleheads and this and that, the goal has never changed. It's always been teach the boy how to. It's always been expected that he's taught how to be a gentleman. It's always been expected that he's taught how to be a provider. It's always been expected that he's taught how to be a protector. It's the same reason why we tell our boys right now, why are you crying? Don't cry. Men don't cry. Why? Because we're preparing them to be men. And single moms do that even with their boys. Hey, they make their boys hold the door open for your sister. That expectation has never changed. So you don't have people bucking up saying, why you goddamn trying to teach the man to teach the boy to be a husband? No, that's always been what's being taught.
Now there is something to go to what women are saying. There is something about dudes not living up to this, right? Part of that problem, and you ladies got to understand this. Growing up, I'll talk about my personal experience for one quick second. There was a girl that I dated. Okay, I lived in Minneapolis. I lived in Northeast Minneapolis, and she lived in Bloomington. Right now, that's like going from North Atlanta, right above Buckhead, down to let's say Riverdale.
Okay.
That's how far it was. That's a long ways, right? You know, and my mom would never take me to her house.
Okay.
So in order for me to get there, I had to take the bus. Right? Now, it just made sense that I would be taking the bus to her. It didn't necessarily make sense that she would be taking the bus to me, right? Besides, my mama wasn't open and welcoming for her to come to our house, but her parents were open and welcoming for me to come to her house, right? Okay, so now I'm coming down to her house. You know what my mom used to say?
What?
You better not have your nose wide open for this girl. Look at you, being a sucker, don't be stupid for these girls out here. I'm like, wait a minute now. You can't discourage a boy from doing things the right way. You gotta let that boy walk in that truth. Like innately, I knew what to do because I've seen enough, I heard enough in society telling me how to be a gentleman.
I feel you, but it's a two-way street though, because my parents used to tell me that all the time too as a teenager. Like they told me, you're supposed to be dating a plethora.
Messing us up.
But hold on. But also, when I did have a little girlfriend, I'm going over to their house. You know, my parents made me do. I didn't have a license. I'm 15, 14, 15. No, they make me stop at the store. Make me get roses, not just for her, flowers for her and the mama. So when they take me over there to go see my little girlfriend, I'm coming in there with flowers for not only my little girlfriend, but for her mama as well. Like, so even though they telling me to play the field, but also they are still instilling in me the gentlemanship.
Yeah,
you got money to pay for y'all little date. You got like they made sure that I was doing those things.
But you know what?
Can I ask a question, please? And you just said that your parents were teaching you how to be a gentleman by making sure you could pay for dates and bring flowers and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So if me being a lady should not be conditional, why should you being a gentleman be conditional?
Where is it conditional?
I'm not saying it's conditional.
You just said earlier that if I'm not massaging your feet, why should I expect you to pay for my dates?
No.
Did you not say that? Did you not say that?
I was saying that to combat what you were saying because I believe from the jump, a man should do all these things.
Okay.
I was 14, I'm about to have a date. Let me go out here and see if the neighbor's yard need cutting so I can have money so I can make sure and pay for these things.
And was you getting your feet rubbed on them dates or something?
Why you stuck on this feet rubbing?
No, I'm not stuck on the feet rubbing. I'm asking a question. Okay. Because if you're taught to be a gentleman, you should be a gentleman regardless, right?
And what I'm saying is I didn't do any of these things lawful. So when you say, was I getting my feet rubbed? No, I was getting something else rubbed.
Dick sucked.
Okay, so let's make it all plain and clear.
So you're only a gentleman when you're getting your dick sucked?
No, I'm a gentleman.
When you know better, you do better.
I'm a gentleman. I'm a gentleman at all times. Listen, I'm holding the door even when I'm leaving the grocery store, leaving the gas station for this chick that I don't even know. Because this is who I am at all times. This is all we were saying is, ladies, don't turn your femininity on and off when you think you met a dude. This is all I'm saying.
But that's not what I said.
Hold on. But this is the senses of the conversation, and I think this is where the whole miscue is. I'm going to be me as a man all the time. All the time. So you a stranger on the street? Hey man, I'm gonna hold this door open for you, lady. You about to walk out? There you go. What? Hey, oh shoot, this dude is slapping this chick at the gas station. Hey man, just as a dude walking around like, I mean, I gotta do something about this. You know what I'm saying? It's just, she goddamn, she need a jump.
Come on.
You gotta jump her car off. Woo. All of these things, like, because I'm a man, this is just what I do. I don't turn my manliness.
And if I, as a lady, am telling you, hey, we're just dating. I'm getting to know you. You're getting to know me. There are certain things that I'm just not comfortable being in certain positions because I'm not ready to do things from that. Right. Excuse me. What? Then why, if I'm telling you, listen, this is the way I feel safe, why then are you like, well, why I gotta take you out on a date?
This is the problem, because majority of maybe you're not saying that, but the way it sounds is, I am not going to turn on my femininity until I know
So I gotta
that
rub your
this
feet to be
dude.
feminine?
Because
That's what you brought up. That's what you brought
okay,
up.
but he also
I'm
said,
trying to
said, take the foot away. He said that a long time ago.
Okay.
So take the feet away.
So me being lady, like, what does
I
that
said
have
that
to? So
in
then,
a-
what are you expecting in return for the meal, sir?
Huh?
What are you expecting?
No,
in return for the meal?
it's not
Zero
expecting
progress.
in return for the meal.
Zero
For
progress.
me,
Why you
hold
thought you was
on.
gonna make progress tonight?
For me being masculine all the time because I'm a man, I expect you to be feminine and a woman because you're a woman.
Okay.
So
that's what we're saying.
So I
That's
want
not
to
what you
these
said
comments.
earlier.
But what I'm saying is what you're saying sounds like a lot of what the rest of the world is saying right now, and the rest of the world right now is saying, I'm not gonna be feminine to you, man.
I never
until
said that.
Okay, take you away. Majority of the women right now are telling you, I'm not gonna be feminine to you, sir, until I know that you are worth being feminine to. Do you agree or not agree that that's what majority of the women are saying today?
I don't agree with that, and I'm gonna tell you why.
You don't agree that that's what they're saying?
No, I don't agree with it because I think that as a whole, men want to align submission with femininity. Like I can't be feminine. Let me finish, please. I'm answering the question.
Don't answer from you, Ray. Answer for women.
Give us an example, please.
Okay, I am a lady. When I go to the gas station and I wait for a gentleman to open the door for me, when I'm polite, when I say yes, please, and thank you, things like that. Now, me submitting to a man has nothing to do with me being feminine.
Why you keep bringing up parts of the argument? What did we say when it comes to being masculine? We talked about opening doors. We talked about, this woman is in distress. We talked about, shucks, look at how this, what's this woman on? This is what we said.
Okay.
So what is the equivalent of these things
for femininity?
As a man, do you you're not married. You don't have a husband.
Okay.
You don't have this. You're in distress. Do you think men, just personally as being men, should see a woman in distress and help out with not because they looking for some sex, not because they want some hand in return, but like, oh, shucks, man, it's a woman out here, bro, in distress. Let me help her out because I'm a man and that's what men do.
Yeah.
Do you expect that?
What's the female equivalent?
Exactly.
Okay. When that gentleman comes to help me, I'm gonna say thank you.
No.
You
do
equivalent.
Not
you want me to rescue you on the side of the road?
No. I didn't say you do.
What is the equivalent? Not based off what the man does, because guess what? What he does is not based on you. Right. It's based off his manliness.
Okay.
So what is the equivalent for a woman, not based off what the man do, but just based off because you're womanliness?
Okay.
What is the equivalent?
The equivalent of you stopping, the equivalent of a man stopping on the side of a road to help someone in distress. You're asking me for the feminine equivalent of that? Mm-hmm. You tell me, because I don't believe I should be stopping on the side of the road to help anyone.
No, we didn't say you're supposed to be. We said, what's the...
Let me tell you. Right. The equivalent would be the man goes out and make the money, right?
We're not married. We're talking about strangers. We're talking about strangers.
Right,
you can't mix two different things.
Right. I'm trying to give you an analogy.
In his analogy, we're talking about strangers.
Right, it doesn't matter.
We're not married.
Okay.
We're not married. That's what we said. We're not married.
Okay, listen. When he say a man sees a woman in distress and he stops to help, the equivalent, and I know you're smart, I'm not trying to insult your intelligence. We're not saying when a man is stopped and he's in distress, does a woman help? That will be the same thing. We're not asking what's the same. The equivalent is what. That's what he's doing.
What do I do when I see a man in distress?
No.
Then reel it in, brother. Reel it in.
It's so hard
because women don't want to be accept responsibility until they got a husband. Until they got a husband. And this much makes it scary because how in the hell can they teach other women how to get husbands when they don't? Because everything they talk about is already having a husband. But you're not teaching the chick what to do before they get to this position.
Because that's not what you said.
That's exactly what we talking about.
You said a man sees a female on the side of the road in distress.
What else did I say? I gave multiple things. I said, I saw a woman walking out the store. I'm going to hold the door.
And I'm going to say, thank you, sir. That's my being feminine.
That's not the equivalent.
Then what am I supposed to do for you?
That's the response.
What am I supposed to do for you? You tell me, what am I as a woman, as a weaker vessel? How am I supposed to do something equivalent to opening a door for you, to rescuing you when you're in distress?
Right. The answer could just be nothing, right? You don't have to come up with an answer. What we're trying to paint the picture is say, men have a responsibility, and let's not talk. We're not talking about all men. We're not talking about men who don't do what they're supposed to do. Okay, let's stop using this narrative. When we talk about a man, we're talking about a man who takes care of business. When we talk about women right now, we're talking about women who take care of business. Okay, we're not talking about the people who don't do it because we don't want this to get lost in translation.
It's just like what Kevin Samuels say when the dude is just, hey, how you doing? And the women say, smile, smile. What I look like smiling at a man? The same way a man look like holding the door opening for you, ma'am.
Me smiling is the equivalent to you opening the
door.
door.
Why not?
Sure. Okay, that is so stupid. I would not think to say that because that's just a regular reaction.
No, it's not.
But it's not. But it's not.
It's not a regular reaction.
Because majority of
hold on. Because there is no equivalent because men and women roles are different.
Exactly.
So why are you asking me for equivalent?
So check this out. Hold on. Time out. Equivalent don't mean
equal.
The same
thing. It means equal.
It's the equivalent to. You have a different role. In your role, what does this look like? Right. So y'all can, and this is the reason women don't want to listen, and then they wonder why they goddamn sad, why they single, why they this and that. It's the same reason why. Hold on, I watch in this Facebook group I'm in all the time, and they say, men.
That's the same thing.
But hold on, they say men. Name something that you don't like women do. Women listen, and men say the same damn thing every time. This is thousands of people in this group. They say, we don't like them long ass eyelashes. We don't like when y'all do this. We don't like all the makeup. We don't do. And guess what women will still do? Nuh-uh, y'all do like it. Let me go get these long ass lashes.
Y'all see the thoughts doing it on Instagram.
Hold on. They keep telling us what we like instead of listening to what men say they like. So guess what? Do women like when a man holds a door open for them?
I don't think so. Because they get mad at us.
They those the gays. But most women like when you hold the door open for them. It's just hold on. What do they say?
They get them pregnant.
No, most of the women, I still hear people say, "Oh, there's still chivalry alive." When you hold the door open, it just makes them feel like, "Oh, this man holding the door open." Guess what? So for a man, hey, how you doing? And a woman just to smile, this is equivalent to them. He's not asking you to provide for him. He's not asking you to protect. He's not asking you to open the door. But guess what? Gosh. But hold on. But and see, you're saying that. Hold on. No, you're saying really that. But we are, see, and this is what I'm saying. But how many lives have me and you watched with people discussing that and women saying, smile? I wish I would smile at a man. So you're saying, this.
Hold on. Maybe you need to get a woman with that because I don't understand that thought process. I can't answer them questions.
Right. Okay. So let me.
Because every time a man open a door for me, thank you, sir, and I give him a smile and I keep it moving.
Hey, Kristen, not over here. My wife already see, and this is what y'all. She was like, y'all say y'all don't like it, but those are the same things the women that are on your arm look like. She not over here on my arm. My wife got her own real hair. She got her own real eyelashes. She ain't got they ain't drawn on no eyebrows. And guess what? I don't like any of those things. Now, what do I tell my wife when we have talked about these things in the past? She'd ask me, oh, you want me to get this? Oh, you want me to get that? Oh, you want me to get this? And I tell her no. But what do I do tell her? Sometimes you can see a chick at the club, and yes, this might look like something that might be fun for the night, that you wouldn't mind smashing.
Oh, boy, here we go. You say it all the time.
But how many of those chicks are wifed up? How many of these Instagram model hoes that everybody trying to look like, how many of them got husbands?
None of them.
How many of them getting flued out by a nigga this month, by a nigga that month, by another nigga this month? They with this person. How many got husbands?
None of them.
So why are you trying to mimic the chicks that don't have husbands?
We just want to smash.
Excuse me, Cardi B is married. Nicki Minaj is married. Okay, y'all talking about why? I'm just saying why. This is because this is the model of woman that is presented to society. So if a woman does not have a good enough sense of self or does not have a good enough self-esteem, then they're going to follow those things.
Hold on. What she's saying right now, they aren't wearing it for other women. They are wearing it to get the attention of men, and it's working. So hold on.
Lying.
Okay,
she's not lying.
But this is the problem. Getting the hold on. Getting the attention of and getting married is two total different things. And majority of the things that most of our women are copying, they're copying the things that get the attention of the chicks that end up in the rap videos, the chicks that we end up watching on what's these websites?
Pornhub?
No.
OnlyFans?
No, not OnlyFans, but I'm talking about
World Star?
Not World Star, but the one where you get TMZ and what you hear about them and baby mama of this person. But when was the last news article of like wife happily married?
And let's not use
happily.
Every time, okay.
Happily.
I feel like every time a happily married woman presents herself and tries to be honest, she gets freaking slayed. Look what they did to Aisha Curry. She was transparent.
She was ignorant?
No, she was not being ignorant. She had a moment of weakness.
Ignorance.
All right, whatever.
I mean, right. In a moment of weakness, she was ignorant in that moment.
Okay.
And that's why she got crucified.
Would you do that?
No, I would never do that.
So why? So why would you not say that she was wrong?
I'm not saying she was wrong. I said she had a moment of weakness.
But in her moment of weakness, was she wrong?
God damn, can I finish, please?
No, wrong or no?
I didn't say she wasn't wrong. Yes, she was wrong for saying that.
That's all we need to say.
No, okay.
That's it.
If she
that is not it.
What else?
Wrong or not?
What I'm saying is this: when a happily married woman is placed on a pedestal or placed in the media, she is freaking torn apart from head to toe.
She shouldn't even been out
these
there talking.
Hoes,
she should have shut up.
Get off her. Get off her. Okay.
She was looking for her shine because she was using her husband's platform.
They're only torn apart
exactly.
when
they was
hold on. Time out. Hold on.
Never do anything right.
Time out. She's only torn apart when she go and do opposite of what she presented herself as. Before that, nigga, they was the golden family. Nigga, Michelle and Obama. What have you heard about her?
Nothing.
That she a man. That she's a whole man.
That's crackers talking that bull crap.
It's not. Black people.
Okay, but what are they saying about her outside of making up stuff? Before Aisha did that, they couldn't do nothing except but make up stuff.
Yeah.
She gave them something.
Yep.
She gave it to him.
And the problem was she already had the life. She already arrived. Your husband is a star. You know,
she's been Kristen, are we really gonna talk about she's been engaged several times? That's proving our point. Yeah. She said, look at Superhead. Y'all talk her getting smashed out, but she's been engaged several times.
That's
engaged but not married.
That's our point. She's been engaged several times. Exactly. Okay. Hand clap for you, sis.
Let me try to get through these things, y'all, so we can wrap this up. Because we got 12 minutes before it's been 2 hours. If submission is rooted in servanthood.
Can I get your laptop charger, please?
Submission is rooted in servanthood. Jesus was not too humble to wash the feet of his disciples, and he did so because he led with agape love. Yo, You giving men too much credit, LOL. You have to be a woman to know that most dudes aren't traditional anymore. I agree with y'all, but let me tell y'all.
But
why.
We're talking about when you do get the one.
Let me tell y'all why I hate when y'all say this, because I say repeatedly. I tell women repeatedly, ladies.
Yes, Steph and Aisha are legally married. The engagement. I'm answering somebody. I'm answering somebody on IG. The engagement comment was about Superhead, not Aisha Curry.
All right, so look, I tell you ladies this all the time, and one day, hopefully, y'all take heed. There's a lot of bum dudes out here. A lot of them. And I can't even count. Let's say it's more bums than it is good dudes.
Definitely. Definitely.
I don't care, right? All I care is about the good ones. If you as a woman continue to entertain trash, do not... Oh, I'll unplug it. Here, I'll plug it in.
It's okay.
No, mine is good. Mine is good. All right. If you continue to entertain trash...
If you continue to entertain trash, is what he said.
Do not get mad when you get trash.
I'm trying to keep up too, sis.
Because at the end of the day, listen, I tell women all the time, I say, when you meet a guy, if he is a real man, he's going to be a lover, leader, provider, protector. Now, he may not be loving you out the gate at hello, right? Because y'all just high. It's not even courting, as Ray would so eloquently state. If he just literally saw you, a woman walks into the room right now.
We talked about that already, Kristen.
To me, right?
Facts.
I mean, if I say hi, she walks in, hello. You know, if I see her and I'm interested in her, I'm like, man, I'm interested in her, bro. I'm like, hey, what's her girl name? You know, I'm going to get some little 411 probably from my guy, or I might just go start talking to her myself. Regardless, I'm going to present to her, carry myself in a way that shows her I am a man of some type of class, some type of respect, some type of maturity, right? When y'all see dudes not behaving that way and y'all continue to entertain them because they're treating you to the things of your flesh, the purses, the meals, the entertainment, concerts, trips. This stuff is presented to women at hello, and women like it. They love the attention. Okay. So because they love the attention, they entertain men that ain't shit. I cannot bail you out for entertaining men that ain't no good. You got to get better at qualifying men. And if you don't get better at qualifying men, I don't know what to tell you, sis. Because just like a dude, if a dude is dealing with a girl and she raping him, getting him for everything he got financially, I can't, at the end of the day, it's like, bro, you got to get better at qualifying women.
Check this out.
I agree with that totally.
Listen, I mean, we gotta wrap this up. We've been on here almost 2 hours. Man, we can't go through all of your goddamn comments.
12:15. I got to get up in the morning.
You gotta goddamn choose this comment.
It's always good in the beginning and change down the line. Not always, sis.
So check this out. Let me just say this.
The good ones are 2%. We have to entertain to get the 2%. They all sound, look, think the same.
This is what I must say to everybody here, and I'm gonna say this loudly and boldly, and my wife is she gonna agree. She gonna agree to this. If not, we gonna have a full problem. But
being threatened.
Who check this out. Who King? Oh, that's Keith. That's 7.
So check this out.
Wait, if he referring to me, hey, I got Picking and Choosing podcast. Go check it out. See what's about to drop real soon.
Check this out. My wife was a wife when I met her. She was willing to submit. This is why I don't get what she be talking all this cash, because this is how she was out the gate. Did she come with a little attitude?
Okay,
yeah, hold on. Let me finish, bro. Mm-hmm. She came with a little,
AKA shut your mouth.
She had a little attitude. 100. She still get a little attitude. But that's because of her emotions and stuff that women do. But no, understanding this servantship, this this man, whoop. Nigga, she did that perfectly. And guess what? But she got with a man who knows how to do manship the right way. Protector, provider, lover, leader, all that good stuff. From the jump, she had that. It don't mean, when it comes to provider, it don't mean that the bread was always overflowing. No, that's not what provider means.
Right.
But go and do what needs to be done. Right. Hey, her submission don't mean that, there's never an attitude, there's never a got slick out the mouth. No, that's not what that means. But from the jump, she had these qualities. And from the jump, I had these qualities, which is why it worked.
Can you add me so I can see the comments? I can't see nothing.
If she didn't have these qualities, you got to go join the. Oh, I got you.
I did.
If she didn't have these qualities, guess what? We would have.
Big boy.
Yeah, they cry.
Dog.
If she didn't
Freaking
have
dog.
these qualities, it would have never worked, because I already knew what I needed and wanted, because I already was a whole man. And I wasn't going to accept nothing less. So she got this kind of man because she was able to be this kind of woman. And if she wasn't able to be this kind of woman, she wouldn't have got this kind of man. This is point blank, period. So all of our sisters out there.
I don't disagree with that at all. Like I've said that before. Like a woman has to be willing and wanting to change, to submit, to be a wife.
Right.
No disagreement with that at all.
It's just like what Kristen is saying right here. And that's what we covered earlier, Kristen. The issue is the women who do have these qualities but are wasting them on trash men. Absolutely. And this is the problem of the people. It's the same reason why men is wasting their time and stuff on trash women. Because why? We are not goddamn setting our standard. And so instead of setting our standard, and if you don't meet it, moving on, what do? We then say, well, I'm going to decrease who I am. Hold on, let me finish. Okay. Because that's basically what the answers we're getting. Well, because I don't want to waste my time on trash men, let me decrease who I am as a woman. Let me decrease my femininity. Let me decrease how meek and submissive and humble I am, because I don't want to waste my time on trash men. Instead of saying, no, I'm going to continue to be a meek, humble, submissive, and if this man is not worth that and X you out, no, you don't get a second date or third or fourth or fifth or sixth or seventh date. No, you don't get that. No, obviously you don't have the qualities of manship to deserve the womanship that I bring, and vice versa. Oh. If the man, provider, protector, hey, and if I got to go on a date with this woman, I'm gonna provide, I'm doing this and this and that, and you can't exhibit the qualities that deserves what I bring, then you don't get no more of my time.
But I think this is easy, and this is why one of my pieces of advice to women is to keep your legs closed, because once we open ourselves to a man, it's hard to let that man go.
Your advice
and this is
suited.
Also why I say that women should not be so quick to just jump on a man and be like, this is my man. No, but have friends.
Right. Your advice to women would be a whole lot better if you stop telling them to not have sex. If you tell women, listen, you need to learn to value men, right? Because when you learn to value men and know what a valuable man is, because if you don't value the men, or if you don't know what a valuable man is, don't deal with them. Because the problem we have, this is my closing.
Well, how's she going to get to the valuable man if she's sleeping with everybody?
That's what I'm saying. No. Because you got to get to the man before you get to sleeping, right? You recognize a man that's a male before you start sleeping. Otherwise, they'll be sleeping with women too. They just be sleeping with any damn body. They know who they dealing with. They just don't know how to qualify these men. But here's the problem we have. This is the last thing I'll say, and I'll say this for another day. I'll say the rest of what I have for another day. The problem we have, like Mano said about the standards, I tell women, I don't like dating women with standards, expectations, or rules. Let me tell you why.
You don't like what?
Let me tell you
standards,
standards, expectations, and rules. For the record, for everybody, standards, expectations, and rules.
You don't want a woman with no standards?
Can I explain why?
Sure, go ahead.
Because they haven't been properly taught how to set standards, expectations, or rules. So everybody operates from a selfish perspective, right? I can say, oh, my stand as a woman, my standard is a man gotta have this. You know how many women say men gotta have 6 figures in order to date them? But then they'll go get pregnant by Pookie? But they'll make the guy who's making.
Why do you point out the example of the worst type of woman? Why is that always your go-to example to prove your point?
I think he's going honestly with the average.
Yes. No, I don't think that's the average.
Baby, come on now. Let's look around the world. I mean, we can admit that the average man right now is not doing what the hell he's supposed to do.
Yep.
But y'all still trying to act like the average woman
is doing what she's supposed to do.
I never said that.
The average woman is out here busting it open for the goddamn bull crap ass niggas. If it wasn't, then it wouldn't be so many goddamn single mamas out here right now.
It wouldn't be. It would be a lot more wild. There wouldn't be all these babies born out of wedlock.
I'm not saying that that's not what's going on.
So then
but I think there's like a middle of the road of women that just get thrown to the side. And we always just focus on the worst examples of black women.
What percentage of that group of women do you think, out of 100, what percentage of that middle of the road women do you think, what percentage of women make up that middle of the road women out of 100%?
Middle of the road.
Yep.
Didn't give up their coochie to somebody and got pregnant without getting married to him. How many?
What? Didn't
give up the coochie and got pregnant by a dude that they wasn't married to. How many percent of the women?
There wasn't no good too.
What? They got pregnant by somebody they got married to, or they didn't
get married to.
I said
they got pregnant by somebody they didn't get married to. At least 60.
And so how do we call those 60% middle of the road women?
But how are you going to put every woman that got pregnant and didn't get married in the same boat?
Baby, you just said.
How you gonna put them in the same boat?
Because do you put every man who stuck his Johnson in a woman that wasn't his wife and got them pregnant? Do you put them in the same boat of another dude that just had a baby by some woman?
No, you don't put people in the same boat just because they're both having a baby.
2 hours,
there could be totally different circumstances.
I think women have a problem.
Exactly.
Accountability and shame.
60% of the men who don't marry the mother of their babies, it's not just a one-sided issue.
He wasn't marriage material to begin with.
How do you know?
Hold on. Time out. Hold on. Did he force his way into the vagina, or did she give it to him?
Did she force him to not be responsible with his seed?
So what I'm saying, no,
to not keep his seed.
What I'm saying is the same 60% of niggas that I'm telling you is wrong and bad. The same 60% of women that let him do it is bad as well. And y'all just keep trying to not call them what they are.
Hoes.
But y'all want to call the men what they are.
You know what?
Y'all want to hold the men. Hold on. I'm not going to even go there. We're not going to go there, Will. We're not talking about hoes. But that 60% of men who didn't marry the mother of their babies, you want to hold them 60% of men responsible. But you don't want
the women responsible.
No. I said both of them supposed to be responsible. We don't have a problem holding those. We don't have a problem holding those men responsible. But now you're trying to say those 60% of women who let these men skeet in them, they wasn't married to them. Hold on.
Them skeet? It's not always that. You know how many men out here getting women pregnant on purpose?
Listen to me.
It's not always.
We gotta end.
It's not always the woman's fault.
Do a chick know if a nigga got a condom on or not?
She know.
No, not always. Not always. As a woman, I'm going to tell you. Not always.
Hey, Kristen. I'm Kristen. Kristen, I'm not calling the women hoes. What I'm saying is, hold on. The same way that you hold those 60% of men, the same 60% of men you hold accountable. Please hold the same 60% of women accountable. And this is the problem. The men, we all saying they was wrong. The men saying it and the women saying it.
Thank you.
Hold on.
You don't always know if they have a condom on.
The men, hold on. Listen. The men, are you saying the 60% of men that just got their ejaculating women and get them pregnant have no intentions of being with them? Are they wrong?
Wrong.
We saying they wrong. The men, hold on. The men, let me finish. She knows she ain't married. She know.
Then neither one of them should be having sex. How about that?
Exactly what we saying.
Okay,
but
then.
we don't have a problem saying that about the men, and y'all don't have a problem saying that about the men. We don't have a problem saying that about the women, but when it comes to y'all, you're saying, well, maybe these women are in a different boat. Let's break them up. Let's break them up into different boats.
I said the same thing about the men. I said the
We
men
don't-
and the women. You cannot just put people
Baby,
in the same boat.
we telling you the men wrong.
Hey,
But
can I turn
it's
y'all
not
microphones
always
off?
the same thing.
The
Sometimes
house-
the man
the house
is
of
not a
Mano.
dog ass nigga. Sometimes that's a trifling woman that he just couldn't
house of
stand to be
Mano.
with.
The-
So I'm not
Hold on.
blame
Okay.
But should he have slept with a woman unprotected that he wasn't,
So now
that
y'all
he
know.
knew he
It
didn't
ain't
want to
just
spend the
me
rest of his life
Neither
with?
one of them should have laid down with somebody that they didn't
We-
want to spend
listen.
the rest of their life with.
And that's what we're saying.
Okay, so we agree.
We agree until we single out the women, then we don't agree.
No,
When we single out the men, we
You're
agree.
not talking to me. You're not talking to me because I didn't say that.
When we single out the men, we agree.
I said men deserve as
thank
much
y'all for-
empathy
hey,
as women.
Thank y'all for
Oh.
tuning
That
in.
is just what
And
I
women
said.
deserve as much blame as men.
Hey.
Whatever.
Thank y'all for tuning in. This has been Sunday Night Shenanigans. We've enjoyed y'all being a part of this for the last 2 hours. We're going to try to get a little bit more organized. We're going to be a little bit more.
And women just as guilty as men, and men just as guilty as women.
Yes.
Keep y'all dicks in your pants and keep y'all skirts from coming up. Chicks, both of y'all wrong.
Yes. Okay. So we're going to play some outro music and we will check y'all out.
And that's that on that.
We going little housekeeping real quick. We're gonna try to work on our schedule. We're gonna work on some topics. Please inbox me, inbox them, any topics y'all want to hear. We do have our individual podcast, but we're gonna try to do this thing and get a little bit more organized. We got a 3-camera setup. One of our cameras, the battery was low, and the other camera wasn't here, so we apologize. But if y'all can check us out, we're gonna open up it on YouTube, and we're gonna open it up on Facebook Live primarily because then y'all get to see everybody instead of just going on Instagram. Instagram doesn't have the capabilities for us to have all.
And it's on YouTube right now, but we'll have it all together.
So please
can y'all go earlier? Yes, we will go earlier, Chris.
We will go earlier. We got lives. We can't be up this late.
I'm mad right now because I got to get up in the morning and with a baby at school. So.
Please send us your topics.
We will pick another night too. We're gonna have multiple nights.
You guys want to talk about or hear us talk about, and we will be better. We will have less shouting. We will have better.
Don't be
we ain't gonna have less shouting.
Don't be lying.
We gonna shout.
Listen,
we gonna shout, nigga.
Don't tell no lies.
We gonna shout. We gonna fuss. That's what we do over here.
That's what we do.
I'm trying to be a used car salesman right now. Tell them what they need to hear to get them to buy. Okay?
No,
They want to hear us fussing.
They want the fussing.
They want to hear it.
So, hey, check this out, man.
Hold on. Let me finish this up real quick. Hey, check me out. My Instagram name is will.mabon. That's MABON. And those of you on my Pick and Choose It podcast, hey, look, I'm going to have the YouTube coming soon so y'all can watch it on YouTube, watch it on Facebook Live. Hey, listen, I'm just hating on. It's okay. I just said my piece. I'm about to drop the mic on them because I killed it tonight. Bim yow,
in ho. Hey, check this out, man. Hey, man, we love y'all. And listen, and guess what? Me and Miss Mano ain't got no problem solid because she about to go upstairs right now, Shelly. Hey, so check this out, man. We want to let y'all know, man, we love y'all. Hey, man, we don't agree on everything all the time.
We don't agree on anything.
but we do agree. I think most of the time we don't agree most of the time it just really comes down to words or basically I think that's really what it boils down to. I think with a lot of things because I know
Jerry on Instagram too. Look at it. She's saying Jerry. She's saying Jerry.
Check this out. Well, shoot, that's the kind of things that make us go viral. So we need to get there. Agree. Yeah,
we agree that agreeing is not agreeable.
Well,
listen, we agree. My wife agrees with me, but
you are not the father.
So we will have a goddamn. You can come over here and get a paternity test, and we'll let y'all know.
We are not doing who the baby.
Nigga, is you the daddy of it?
You know how we gonna judge the paternity test? Me and Mono gonna look at the kid, look at the daddy, like this ain't your baby. This ain't your baby.
That ain't your baby. Hey, my baby ain't. Hey, man, everybody in my family got a strong neck. That baby got a loose neck.
In the case of a little loose neck, baby.
Hey, man, listen, man. We love y'all, man. We out of here. Hey, listen. Tomorrow we will have a schedule. We'll have a schedule. We'll put it out. So we're going to have a couple, I think. No, I think everything will be from the House of Marno's podcast, except Will's own personal podcast, but it'll be from this podcast. But we have different shows on this podcast. We are looking for another female. Kristen, Lou, we're going to try out. Kristen's like, y'all need to have more female energy to balance this thing out. That's what me and Will said. This is what me and Will said. Ray said she wanted to hold it down on her own. We're going to try out some different ladies. We're going to bring in some people. Kristen, if you like to come on, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we could do that, you know what I'm saying, with the whoop. But we're going to try out some different people because we don't want her to seem like she getting jumped on all the time, you know what I'm saying, with the whoop. So, but listen, we want to be fair. We want to discuss issues that we all want to discuss. We want to dive into things, and we really, well, what it's about, it ain't about bashing either the female or the man. We want to get this thing together, man, so we can improve us Black and brown communities as a whole, because that's what it's about. But sometimes to improve, you must understand where you went wrong at. Yeah. That goes for the men and for the female.
Hold on, 1 point. Ladies, please, let's not say we need more female energy to balance it out just to be more argumentative. We love to get more female perspective because as men, we want to hear y'all out, but we don't want it to just be an echo chamber. Oh, I'm just going to echo what she said because we women and we going to stick together. Just like he and I can't be echo chambers, just agreeing with each other because we men.
Folks realize, my wife knows, how often do me and Will disagree?
All the dang time.
No, Kristen, he's not saying that you were saying that, Kristen. He's just saying as a whole. Yes. But yeah, we me and Will don't agree all the time. I think this man right here, I don't like the way he dates. I think he's just off as hell when it comes to a lot of things. This my homeboy, this my fault, and I'd be the first to tell him he wrong. But that's the difference with men. We tell each other when we wrong. We tell each other when we think, nigga, we don't just stand in each other's corner and say, yeah, bitch, I got your back. No, I got it back.
The generalization of women has to stop.
But it's not.
All women are not like that.
Yeah,
but put a plug on this thing.
We have to. But we have to go. We have to go with the majority, and a lot of time y'all champion each other without telling each other you wrong. And this is why it's hard for y'all to hear you wrong from this man.
I'm gonna say this live.
Exactly, gender stereotype.
Man, bye y'all, man. Hey man, we love y'all, Charlotte. It's the House of Mono. We out of this hoe.
You ain't let me say bye.
My bad. Don't say what you gotta say, Miss Mono.
Shalom, sisters and cousins. So I will be.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, he's trying to spend a lonely night. I will be live by myself doing housewife stuff without all this arguing and hollering and screaming and yelling. You can follow me at The Wife of Mono. I'm also on Facebook, RAYSURNETTE, or you can look me up at Miss Mono, The House of Mono. Okay, The Wife of Mono, all that stuff. And we are going to be talking about not just housewife stuff. We're going to be Titus 2. What is that? 3 through 5 women. Okay. We're going to do all that stuff.
Gardening.
Fun, fit, feminine, friendly, and cooperative.
And she talking about gardening. Goddamn, making your own toothpaste, cooking, goddamn, cleaning up.
Take care of the dogs, all that good stuff.
All of this stuff. Hey, Charlotte, we love y'all. We out of here.
Yeah.
One time. Yo. 3 times. 4 times. Doing gang things. Living super clean. That done came up. Can't control us. 1 time for the men doing cane things. Dead fresh to the T, living super clean. 3 times for my folk that done came up. 4 times cause the man can't control us. 1 time for the men doing cane things. Dead fresh to the T, living super clean. 3 times for my folk that done came up. 4 times cause the man can't control us. Look at you, you done came up now. Get it how you live, mess the game up now. Ain't messing with yoga, but get the flame up. Hey, used to be Toby, but got your name back now. I see ya, paid under pressure. 25 lighters got them all on the dresser. If it ain't for you, ain't for you then. If you a lame or a sucker, wanna dress you then. Grown up now, bump the childish ways. Got a wife and a bunch of kids to raise. Punch a clock side, hustle or a business you endure to ensure that all the bills is paid. Slow clap for your homeboy, could've turned out like your homeboy. Being on the same block, cooking up the same rock on the cell block lot with your homeboy. But no, you heavy.